What's up? What's up? Hold on a second. Let's okay. Um Let me just refill up my water bottle. Let me get started. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube today. I'm gonna go back and forth with it. I can't multi-stream just yet. I probably have to. I can't multi-stream just yet. I have to use Streamlabs, and Streamlabs takes more CPU than OBS. So that's why right now I'm streaming just on OBS for now until I get a better an upgrade. So this shit won't be long, I hope. Uh hold on. If you hear anything in the background, that's because there's a game going on. Lakers versus Golden State. So yeah, the encoding is already overloading. But yeah, I have I checked it in the yellow tint in the screen because I have night light on, so it's better for my eyes. But when I checked, it appears that everything's fine. The screen stays the same color even with the night light mode on my laptop. So I think it's fine. I think it's because I'm using window capture instead of display capture. But yeah. Again, this is how much subs you got now. Fanfic web novel out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna react to two videos. One of them is both called Anime Middle Ground. It's by the guy last stream, Shonen Showdown. He came up. Apparently a couple years ago. I think it was a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. He made a video called Anime Middle Ground, inspired by Jubilee, and basically he puts up prompts, and then it's basically one anime gets another, and they have discussions on it. But yeah. So the first one we're gonna watch is actually not this one, but the JJK one, because I think for the One Piece one, I can really get more into it since I recently just watched a few episodes. So perhaps I can get a little flow into it. It's taking a long time to load. Fuck. Okay, so this video contains season one. Okay, so season one Demon Slayer, season one Mugen Train, and season one Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, yeah, I think I can watch this video. I can watch this video because I know I watched all three of them. I've watched Mugen Train, I watched season one JJK, and I watched all of season one Demon Slayer. So I think I can watch this video. So let's see. Yep, I know. I watched this.
Yo. It's Rob, creator and host of Shonen Showdown.
What's up, Rob?
Welcome to episode 2 of Anime Middle Ground.
We're gonna watch episode one is the One Piece versus Naruto, but we're gonna watch this one first.
The series inspired by Jubilee's YouTube channel. Make
Yep.
sure you guys check them out. Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen are two titans in the new gen anime space. But today, we're gonna find out which series is better than the other.
These motherfuckers, right?
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Edwin, and I'm from the Hashida Podcast. And you can catch us on YouTube and Twitter at Hashida Podcast.
Hi everyone, my name is Perry. You can catch me as perry.cecc on all my socials or on Senpai Talk Show. I'm a co-host, and I'm also known as the Manga Mama.
With that said, I'm also part of the Senpai Talk Show podcast on Twitch. We stream every Sundays. But I'm Mike Kumar. All my socials are at Kumar_Sutra, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, any socials.
The niggas pinned.
I'm
Niggas.
just happy to be here to talk about anime.
What's up, Wakey? What's up?
Everybody, it's your boy Anime Sundays here. Show we talk about anime on Sundays.
Bro, why are you having whites?
All socials, Anime X Sundays, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok.
No, I'm not fucking swapping my shift. Fuck
Looking
off.
forward to this debate.
What's up, everybody? My name is Kezi Jones. Follow me on Instagram at isthatkezi. I'm here to talk about anything Hasha related or anything, talk about some
Nigga got a
anime.
big ass forehead, bro.
Marvel
Look like
anime,
my uncle.
AX, Boo on all socials or anything anime content related.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rhino Date Rhino Sama on Twitch and
Oh, I don't like. I already don't like this fucking nigga because this man was doing the fucking last stream. It was you doing the One Piece. One Piece fans are toxic. It's. I'm like, first of all, every anime fan is toxic. You talk shit about you critique the freaking show. They gotta jump on your ass. So, you do with any show, mostly any show, they gotta jump on your ass.
on Twitter. I'm a member of the Hashida Podcast. We talk all things anime and nerd, and I'm here to talk just that with these lovely people right here. So I'm excited to
Oh, shut the fuck up. You lying.
Connected by Demon Slayer fans to the left and Jujutsu Kaisen fans to the right.
Ugh. To be honest, for me, I don't like neither of the series, but I like JJK more than Demon Slayer. Yeah. What the? Oh fuck! I thought I thought the fucking call. Shit. Demon Slayer, JJK. Demon Slayer.
I believe Demon Slayer is overrated.
Yes, it is. No, all of you should sit down. All of you should sit down. Demon Slayer is over fucking rated. No, all of you should sit down right now. Now. All of you sit down. Nigga with that weird ass fit on, sit down. Lady, sit down. All of you should sit down. It is. It is. It is.
It's pretty good to me.
Can I have my disagreeers?
All of them.
I think we're all.
All of them.
I was sitting right here. I sat right here last time. So it's all good.
I'm gonna start off by saying that I think obviously we're here to talk about anime, and I don't think I've heard that many bad things about JJK and Demon Slayer in general. So I'm a fan.
Have you been on Twitter? Bro, they shit on both of them. You go on Twitter, they shit on both of them. Especially JJK. I know recently JJK being a lot of flack because it's basically nothing but action, which is to a degree true. I mean JJK is carried by action and Gojo, but yeah. But anyways, yeah. Both of them are fucking bad. Both of them are mid, but Demon Slayer is worse.
In both shows, I just think I lean towards JJK for other reasons, obviously. But the front at hand, is Demon Slayer overrated? No, I think it deserves all the hype it gets.
No, it does not. the power system is so underexplained in Demon Slayer. It does not deserve any of the hype it gets. If it wasn't for Studio Ufotable anime and Demon Slayer, it would not have been any. It would have been popular at all.
Who is your favorite character from Jujutsu Kaisen and why? My favorite character in Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely Yuji Itadori. As a main character, I think in a lot of shonen you don't get to see people who are actually acknowledge like the fear of death, and Yuji blatantly showed that. I think that was really not deep, but it was very relatable. Like, who isn't scared to die? So I think that's very
Super. Okay, so okay. Characters who are aware of death. Is that what you're saying?
shonen you don't get to see people who are actually acknowledge like the fear of death, and Yuji blatantly
Acknowledge the fear of death. Okay. How is he your favorite? Yeah, again, I don't fucking. He's. I don't care if your. I don't care if your main character is. I don't care if your main character is your favorite character, but he's not probably really explaining it.
show that. I think that was really not deep, but it was very relatable. Like, who isn't scared to die?
Very
Very
relatable.
interesting that they gave
I don't give a shit about relatability. I don't give a shit about relatability in characters at all.
that sort of character trait in a shonen anime, especially.
Even if we don't use our opinion, the budget that the movie had versus how much it made in the record
Yeah, that goes.
says enough. The show is really not.
Bro, the reason why it hits records because the pretty animation. It's literally the animation just carries. That's why.
I want to add something too. I don't really think Demon Slayer is an overrated anime.
It is.
It's the new. I've heard this on Shonen Shonen myself, but it's the new gateway anime for a lot of people nowadays. So it's the first one that people rush to. So it's gonna get looked at as overrated, but it's not really overrated.
I say once upon a time, Demon Slayer was overrated. Once upon a time, when it was time.
I mean, he's one of the main problems of JJK. If your main character is uninteresting, then it's a problem. That I kind of agree with. For example, Tanjiro. Tanjiro is he by himself. He needs the problem is with Tanjiro is that he needs people to bounce off with. He's not a good character by himself. He's not very good. He's not very interesting by himself. He needs characters to bounce off to.
Kind of still airing, and they didn't have the full season out. There was a lot of influence into community. Like, people came out of nowhere before the first season was over, and I feel like that is where a lot of the consensus comes from. Like, oh, Demon Slayer is overhyped. It's only got 20 episodes out, and people are saying it's one of the top anime ever.
Yes, because people at that time, because again, this video is 2 years old. People at that time were making videos about it and saying how Demon Slayer is it masters simplicity. Like, I never heard that one before, but guys, it shows you that the story is not really what makes Demon Slayer good. It's with the animation.
That's where I say, okay, I can see where that prompt could be a general consensus. But after you look at it as a whole and compare it to, especially a lot of other new generation animes now, it's not overrated. It is rightfully where I believe it has its place.
But that's the thing.
No.
It's not just the fact that it's good and what it is. But have you seen it?
Have you seen it? Literally, you're proving my point. Have you seen it? People are saying Shibuya is the greatest show ever. No, it's not. I'm not the biggest fan of Shibuya. People actually got, JJK fans actually got mad for IGN giving it a 6 out of 10. I think I would give it like a 7, but I'm not the biggest fan of Shibuya. The Shibuya incident.
Watched it? Have you seen that?
Well, as of right now, I haven't finished it, but as of right now, from what I've seen, I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Actual scenes happening? I was like, what? I was actually telling Ed, I was like, you watch it, every single panel. If you pause it, I can put it on my wall.
Every single frame, you mean, not panel. Not the same. That's not the same thing. Panel is for mangas. Frames are for shows. Not the same thing.
Good every single time I see it.
Both of these shows are carried by animation. Yeah, I would say that. JJK more interesting. That's it. Yeah, I would agree. Except for Demon Slayer is worse because for Demon Slayer the power system is so underexplained in Demon Slayer. It's unbelievable how bad the power system and world building of Demon Slayer is.
Muzan is a better antagonist than
No, I don't think Muzan is a better antagonist than Sukuna. I don't think so. But let's see.
That's a hot one. Muzan is a better antagonist. So I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. See what that bullet put in that one there?
All right, so obviously some of us took a little longer.
So the ones that got quickly will go first.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Sukuna isn't the antagonist of JJK. Right now he's not developed to the point.
Okay, but no.
Is that
Pause. Oh my gosh, Sukuna is an antagonist. Oh my god. Sure, Sukuna isn't the antagonist. Obviously, that's actually, well, now, because this is 2 years ago. But obviously, in hindsight, Sukuna is technically the main antagonist. But Sukuna is still an antagonist. He opposes Yuji and pretty much all the rest of the JJK cast. So, no, Sukuna is an antagonist. He's not the antagonist at this time. He wasn't the antagonist. It was still Kenjaku, but he is an antagonist.
kind of like Shigaraki is being built and MHA take over All for One as the main protagonist or main antagonist? The same thing is right now happening with Akito. Sukuna's a wild card. Even in the manga, he's still a wild card. There's still no like idea of what his goal is. Versus Muzan, he's got a goal. He's like, I just want to walk in the sun, and I will do anything I can to do that.
And he does he does a shitty job at it.
You literally took the words out of my mouth. Like, saying Sukuna's the biggest antagonist, then JJK is like saying Kurama's the biggest antagonist. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, like maybe once upon a time, there was the big, like, oh my god, what are we going to do about this demon and, you know, and the MC. But he's not even that pressed anymore.
Kenjaku was mistaken. I forgot how it ended. Was the brain killed? Was the brain like stabbed or something? Because Kenjaku is the brain, not the body. So if the brain is still intact, Kenjaku is technically still alive.
About, like, making it.
It's just that he's trying to find a new vessel.
It's like he's more aggressive about Megumi now, like as we see in the anime. I'm not as caught up on the manga, so that's what I get from Persona. But Muzan, that's a bad
Don't do it.
guy. You know what I'm saying?
Because he looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Is that what he's bad, so he's bad, right?
His whole, like, when they gave him his his kind of first premise as like the top dog, taking out his own top 10. I was like,
Which is so stupid. It's so stupid because I'm pretty sure Rui was like the one of the weaker lower moons, but instead of giving the other lower moons some strength, I'm gonna kill off the other lower moons because this one failed. I'm not sure, but they say you want to finish JJK in 2023. What was 2024 now? I can't imagine the story going much longer. I would say, if anything, it's probably gonna end late this year or early next year.
oh, this guy, he's not the one that we're gonna want to see right now. Okay.
I am not the biggest fan of his fit. The shirt with he looks. I'm not the biggest fan of his fit at all.
What made Jujutsu Kaisen stand out from the rest of the new gen anime?
What
What made Jujutsu Kaisen stand out
what
from the rest of the new gen
what it means?
are one,
What?
characters.
How does Yuji stand out from the rest of the shonen cast? How does Megumi stand out from like the rest of all the shonen characters?
Two, I believe.
What is he wearing? It seems he obviously he's wearing a Toto shirt. Yeah, his fit is really whack. He has socks Crocs, khaki shorts, and I don't know. His fit is so bad.
The
What?
complicity of the ability.
Complicity, nigga. It's complexity. You stupid motherfucker. It's not complicity. This man said complicity. It's complexity. Holy shit. it's complexity, and no, just because having something complex doesn't make it good. Just because you have something, just because you have a complex power system doesn't mean it's a good. It doesn't mean it's a good power system.
And of course, Gojo. Like,
Now, of course, Gojo. He's only for interesting in JJK. It's Gojo.
come on.
It took me a bit to like.
No click can say JJK has good characters, bro. The only ones that really matter are Yuji. I would say good characters that really matter are Yuji. Obviously Gojo doesn't matter. Apparently Gojo's body's actually gone, so there's actually a theories that he's gonna get revived. I forgot her name, but apparently she has a very good reverse curse technique, and she's gonna revive him. It's a theory. I don't know if it's gonna happen. But yeah, no, I can't say JJK has really good characters because a lot of the cast are like pretty much like fucking pushed to the side. Like, what the fuck's Panda Man doing? What the fuck is the sound guy doing? Like, there's really the side characters are pretty much pushed to the side. It's like a Naruto situation all over again.
I'm back a bit.
Power system is unnecessarily contrived and complicated for no reason. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to have a complex power system to be a good power system, honestly. Like, I don't understand why people need to. I don't know why making something so complex is so good. Sometimes having it simple is good. Like, for example, quirks. Quirks are pretty simple. They're inherited by the parents. Sometimes you can either get a trait from one parent, or you can either get one power from you get your quirk from your father, your mother, or be a mix of both. Or sometimes, very rarely, it'll be something completely new, like Aries Rewind. And obviously there is risk to it. Like, for example, your rock is zero gravity. She gets motion sickness. Deku has. The only character that got these development and still alive is Yuji. Yeah, exactly. I can only say it's Yuji. For Megumin, I think the only thing that really got fleshed out for him is his back. Like his not well, more like his backstory. I like Maki too. Maki's good, but she didn't get much development. She has cool new scars. She has like cool new scars and shit, but not really much development there. But what was I saying again? Yeah, example, like sometimes you don't have to have a complex power system to be a good power system. It just has to make sense.
Because clearly Sukuna has evil in him.
Okay, and plus as we limitations to the power system as well.
Evil entity.
But yeah.
But like you guys explained, he is still the wild card because he's in this boy's body and he still has to deal with the fact that.
Well, again, this is before. Like obviously now Sukuna is not in Yuji's body anymore, but yeah.
This child is going to use me for his good use when he has to.
Plus me.
Whereas the word antagonist, in the sense of the anime, for Demon Slayer, Muzan is the big baddie of the show.
I don't really care if the villain is established early or later on. That doesn't that doesn't really matter.
The animation in Demon Slayer
Oh my god, this is animation. I don't give a fuck about animation.
is better than Jujutsu Kaisen.
How is this prompt so much? Holy shit. I don't give a shit about animation. Shit.
I'm only agreeing, even though I am Team JJK, Demon Slayer does have that different artistic style when the Demon Slayers pull up with their powers.
Yep.
Like obviously
They're not actually powers. Those are just breathing styles. Those elemental shits are not actually real. They're just visual effects.
Andro uses a sword technique. We have that cool water stroke brush effect with those.
This doesn't even matter? Yeah, it doesn't really matter at all.
Obviously, and Ufotable, they have credit where credit's due with putting out quality animation with like the Fate series and all that. But I think, like obviously we all know Mappa does incredible work. Y'all need to do something about the work environment there. So that's another debate.
Say that.
But-
say that.
but-
Or this doesn't even matter, or basically no show before even 2010 was good. Yeah, exactly. I'm watching fucking Cowboy Bebop. I was in the fucking what 90s, and I fucking love it. Not because of the animation, the freaking characters are good. Spike, Jet, Faye, like Edward.
No way you're taking
I don't give a shit about animation.
Bob or anything, what they do, like all the fights.
Like recently I've actually been going into watching some old anime. For example, I'm trying to get into Sailor Moon, Revolutionary Girl, Utena. So Inuyasha, Rurouni Kenshin. I'm trying to Fist of the North Star. I'm going a little retro a little bit.
Incredible, like animation, just
Well, technically I'm going retro because I'm reading Berserk, but okay.
the immaculate. But I think Demon Slayer to me, I'm able to enjoy different styles within their fighting in terms of the art and how they present it.
Yeah, I think the big thing for me with Demon Slayer-
I bet you $10 if it did not have that. There's one Chinese banner that has better animation fight choreography than both of these. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what was that again? I think you were saying that art style. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, I was saying okay. Yeah. I bet you $10 that if Ufotable did not put those visual effects on, no one could even guess what's the difference between the fire style, fire breathing, and water breathing at all.
like I said, every single panel.
Oh shit.
As opposed to other animes where they drop, where you could like, for example, as a saying that we say on the podcast, when you see cubes in animation, you know it's going down. The thing with Demon Slayer is every single part of it looks good. Even when he's Potato Head Tanjiro, everything looks good. The lines are always pronounced properly. The shadows are done right. Everything looks good all the time. In JJK and other animes like that, when it's downtime, you can tell it's downtime as opposed to when it's go time and everything looks absolutely amazing. Demon Slayer doesn't have that. It always looks good. Even in the background, you see the birds flying. You can tell it's like a different dimension as opposed to where everything looks good all the time. Even just Inosuke running back and forth.
But
you see it,
but the plot's non-existent. Yeah, the world building is non-existent too.
and like the actual differences. So I think that's what to me makes Demon Slayer kind of better animated.
Chief even watched it on stream. What, he watched Demon Slayer on stream? Because I watched Demon Slayer. I watched Demon Slayer. It's not good. I even read some of the manga. Not good.
Which do you prefer, old gen anime or new gen anime?
I hate this so much. I hate the old gen versus new gen because what is the cutoff that makes a series old gen or makes a series new gen? What's the cutoff year? Cause everyone's always moving the goalpost. Oh, it's 2010 before, or it's to 2000. Like what is the cutoff? Oh, the Chinese thing he liked it. So So what is the cutoff of from old gen to new gen? What is the cutoff year?
That's a tough one. I think for the nostalgia, I prefer old gen anime.
What about the fucking writing? What about writing? For me, I don't fucking care what. I don't care old gen, new gen at all. I don't factor the how do I say this? I don't factor in the time when it comes out to factor in the quality of the writing.
But unfortunately, when it comes to all the things that we want in anime, new gen anime do it better.
Can you explain?
They don't have these long, drawn out pauses of nothing and unnecessary amounts of filler.
Oh, I see. Okay, filler has to be 2010. We don't know. He doesn't say it.
New gen anime find a better way to pace things too. Like you get 20.
Yes, basically, people consider Naruto. Oh, yeah, that's the issue. It's like people consider, and then people consider Hunter x Hunter new gen, even though Hunter x Hunter is older than Naruto. And I don't know. It's so stupid how people would consider. Like I don't care if it's new gen or old gen. Is the writing good or bad? That's it. Do I like it? Yes or no? I don't care if it's new gen or old gen or it came out in 1972 or it came out 2012. I don't care. Is it good or not?
Episodes of everything you want as opposed to 50 episodes of everything you don't. Plus,
Can you explain? I like when you mentioned nostalgia. Yeah, exactly. Nostalgia should not cloud your judgment on the quality of the series. For example, for Dragon Ball, I like Dragon Ball, but I know for a fact that the writing in Dragon Ball is not good. That's the problem. People have to take off that nostalgia lens and see for what it really is. And for me, it was for Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball is just not that good.
Like,
No way he talks about Bebop. No way he talks about
I
it.
have my disagreement.
Cause yeah, Cowboy Bebop has no he talks about Dragon Ball and Naruto. Yeah, for sure. Cause Cowboy Bebop does not have any filler. It's episodic. It's episodic. But throughout these episodes, you learn about For some episodes, you learn like dynamic. You see the characters like having dynamics with other characters, and see them develop and learn about their backstories. Yeah, he has to be talking about Dragon Ball and Naruto, or Bleach. I know. Bleach has a lot of filler. I know Naruto has a lot of filler, and I mean the amount of good written shonen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, so this is my problem. This is a new occurring problem. I realized this while actually rewatching
It's like 3, 4. What, you talking about Dragon Ball? You talking about Dragon Ball or Naruto?
the show for this debate. So I do believe the animation can be too good. And with saying that, I believe that, like you said, even when he's Potato Head Tanjiro, it looks good. There are moments when I believe it's like it's good and it's great, but I believe it just seems, for me, it feels a little too much when I'm watching it and they're not doing anything. It looks like, oh my gosh, priceless animation. I'm not mad at it at all, but I feel like it makes it, sometimes some of the scenes are supposed to be like when Muzan's killing somebody, it's like, okay, I get it. That's crazy graphic. Now when they're just chilling.
Good written shonen in general, the amount of them. Yeah, I mean shonen is. I mean depends if it's talking about battle shonen and something like that, but shonen in general. I mean for example, Death Note is a shonen. That shonen is just a demographic. It's not really a fucking genre, but some people can't fucking differentiate between those two, which is I don't get it.
Amongst each other, it almost makes the show get a goofy aesthetic, which is probably what they're going for. But for me, it feels like too much. With JJK, like you said, they have their downtime and then they got I'm gonna go. It's go time. When the downtime is there, it feels normal. It feels right. It's a relaxing process. It's like, okay, I don't feel like they're trying to shove great graphics down my throat.
See, he says there's a humbleness that comes from manga when they bring it back to like normal like anime style cartoons.
Slice of life.
Yeah, like that's the aesthetic. Now, for me personally, I don't necessarily agree that the animation is better because I feel like there's different elements of animation in general.
Okay.
So, for example,
I like
Wait, weren't you standing up? Weren't you standing up with that fucking dude? I'm pretty sure you were standing up. Let me see. I'm pretty sure you were standing up. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, you were standing up. Okay. Just trying to play devil's advocate.
very pushed by the director. So the way they direct the show makes the animation look phenomenal because the way they give you.
You should watch specific shonen, but 90% of the anime just watch fighting shonen. You should, specified battle shonen, but 90% of anime fans just watch battle shonen. Yeah, it's true. People think that shonen is like Hunter x Hunter and all that shit. It's like battle shonen. No, shonen is just a demographic. There's more to just again. Shonen is just an age. It's just an age range. That's what shonen is. Okay. If you're talking about shonen, you're talking about action anime, action adventure anime. That's what you're talking about. But people, guess what? People can't fucking differentiate between those two. People think that shonen is automatically correlated to battle shonen. It's just that the shonen demographic, typically the most popular ones are battle shonen. So
Slices and the aesthetics of the water, the fire, the camera movement following them. That gives you a lot of great appreciation for the animation. Whereas
don't give a shit.
manga, it's almost like they take you back to like DBZ a little bit. They take you
How?
back to that old school, like we don't even really need to do this much, but look how crazy we can give you this great battle, this great moment. Like I always appreciate one specific, like a very specific.
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that.
Animation is huge drooling in front of the curse as
When he's
he's
focusing.
practicing a black patch. that may not be the crisp, cleanest thing you ever saw in your life, but I feel like the fact that they took the time to give you a dead look in his eyes,
Yeah.
drool pouring out of the bottom of his jaw, and slightly coming off his chin,
That's
to me,
Well,
gave
then-
you like the yo, like. And then there's another element of animation too. Choreography.
So that's art direction. That's what you're talking about.
The way they put the fights together, I think, is a big part. To me, I think like the way they choreograph the battles is a little better in JJK. So I appreciate
Red
their
Goku?
Okay, how about you compare the choreography between JJK and Demon Slayer? Don't just say it's good and then not compare them. Don't fucking Van Go. Aren't you on his? You're on his team, girl. You're on what? You're on his team. And you're saying Van Goku? You're on his. What team are you on? What the fuck are you talking about?
Before we even get there, before we even get to
He's
that.
saying something really. He's saying something.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, that was.
Look, he's saying something. He's saying something really valid. Because you got to also take into whatever. You get what I'm saying.
I rarely get hyped about fighting.
Swordsmanship.
He gets hyped about fighting, but I got hyped about Red Goku.
I was
like,
more
this is
hyped. I was more
insane.
hyped against.
Yeah, Van Goku. Man has one fight and then dies. Like, bruh.
Toto versus
Well,
Spirit.
but I think, see, but
Like,
that is, and what you're saying, as, and I think that you disagreeing for the stance you took makes a lot of sense. But I will say, I think when we're talking objectivity and subjectivity, what it is you are giving the direction of art its props and not necessarily the animation as a whole. So the direction of art in JJK makes sense. Like you said, let's lull you down when it's watered down. And then when it's time to go, it's such a big jump that it makes a lot of sense. And we're gonna zoom in on the drool. We're gonna zoom in on the changes. We're gonna let you see all the choreography as they were going over all the branches and stuff like that when they move it. See, now that's more direction of art as opposed to animation. Animation is
yeah, but the problem is art direction is still kind of correlates to animation. So he's still allowed to talk about the art direction because art direction is part of animation. So he is technically allowed to talk about the art direction because it's still connected to animation. It's one of the ingredients of that equals animation. Because animation is just the whole thing, the whole thing together.
Demon Slayer is amazing. I think it stays amazing all the time. And when it goes up another level, it goes up another level. I didn't even think there's another level after the show, and then you watch the movie and you're like, holy cow, there's another level. So the thing with JJK, it's like it's literally the direction of art that you're saying that you like a lot better. And I feel like that's also because of the difference in the paces. Demon Slayer is traditional old school samurais moving in a way that they're probably not moving as fast as these guys are because they're super
That's a lie. Van Goku is running fast as a fucking train. That's a lie.
natural running all over the place.
And then
That's a lie.
Yeah,
He's lied there.
Because in swordsmanship, it's not going to look as fancy as utilizing every part of your body.
You know what I'm saying?
There is going to look different.
Yeah.
Boom.
But I also, for me personally, I also thought that the movie was the greatest animation they ever did. So like
That's a
for me, this is my personal. I was semi.
The Naruto vs. One Piece should be better. Yeah, we're gonna get to after this video for sure. I don't think we're gonna talk a lot of much here, but because this is fucking animation prompt.
Yeah.
But I didn't get like super impressed until, and even in the movie of Red Goku, I was still more impressed with the animation of Tanjiro and Inosuke fighting the lower.
On top of the train.
Yeah, on
The
the
upper
train.
moon.
Because the Red Goku animation, they gave you a lot of like.
You're really gonna compare
I want you to know I'm getting whenever you say right now.
No, I just realized this nigga right here is not fucking talking. This nigga with the Hashira podcast on the right is not talking. Is this how you are in the podcast? Do you just not talk? Or you like the editor or something? Like you're not talking, bro. Start talking. You haven't talked for the whole fucking series, for the whole prompt.
His battle to me is like the best battle that they've had in the show so far.
Yeah, that's right.
And compared to all the others battles we've seen in JJK, I would take that consensus of multiple battles and like even different instances of their animation and put it right next to Red Goku. Like that to me is what I put right next to it. Gojo's Hollow Purple to me, I can say that to me was like damn near equal.
I disagree, man. I think from the beginning, man, the animation.
Oh yeah, she talks. Holy shit! He has a fucking voice in his fucking throat. What the hell? He has a voice box.
It's a pretty anime to look at in general.
But I feel like JJK.
But
No, no,
it's
JJK
interesting.
is
What you're
great.
saying it was for Demon Slayer, right?
Yeah, Demon Slayer. Like I rewatched it twice, and when I rewatched it again, I'm just like, yo, like this is really good. Like yeah,
What about the story? Is the story really good, or are you just mesmerized by the animation?
it's time where
Again, I understand this is the prompt. This prompt is not is an animation prompt, but it kind of gives you what he's really excited to see is the animation. Not like, damn, like he's saying, damn, I like to see these characters interact with each other. Then adding on the animation, no, it just looks pretty. It just looks amazing. He's mesmerized by the animation.
I guess it was overhyped.
It's not the-
That's
it's not-
because,
It is over.
They just rush to it and they say crazy stuff. But I feel like the quality of the anime, story, and everything.
And it's more stylized.
Yeah.
Energy is a better power system than breathing style.
Okay, this is a good. Okay, now to get into the story. Okay, this is how I feel about it. The problem is with cursed energy. Okay, I would say cursed energy is better, not because it's more complex. No, you can't argue about anything else. Yeah. I would say cursed energy is better because it's better explained than fucking. But then again, what's positive energy and negative energy? I don't know if that's explained in the series. I can't really remember if it's explained, but I will give cursed energy is the. I would like them to try to talk about Muzan as a character. Yeah, I would love to see them try and talk Muzan as a character. What was that again? Yeah. I think cursed energy is a better power system, not because it's more complex, it's because it's better explained than Demon Slayer's breathing styles.
Even if I didn't want to sit, I have to sit for that. I know better. Watch too much anime to debate this.
Oh man.
She's dying to talk about this. So
Nah, this honestly, this is if I had to take one
my
L,
man's having a hard time. You trying to do
I'm weak. All right, if I took one L today, it's gonna be this question. There's no way breast is beat.
Oh my gosh! It's not about fucking power scaling, it's about which one is better explained! Holy shit! The prompt literally says cursed energy is a better power system. She's talking about. Oh gosh, this does not involve power scaling. It involves which one is better explained. No, breathing style is not freestyle form. There is 10 forms. There is 10 techniques for each breathing style. There is not free form.
It's too much. Yeah, it's too much.
Who fuck cares about power scaling? Huh? Yeah, this prompt has nothing to do with power scaling. It's about what's better explored.
And they talk about how you get those different levels, and then they have different powers that you have to explain, like Naruto, for example.
Exactly.
You have to be explained about like snapping and then the
Yeah, the
different
like
forces.
there's not a breath of infinity, so that's the problem.
Who cares? It's about which one is better explained, which one is better explored, not power scaling. Holy shit! Did you not comprehend the fucking prompt?
Unique domains, like there's unique breathing styles, but the breakdown of the domains of the character versus like how this person has this breathing style
Yeah.
isn't as well written.
I was just gonna say this. There's no way Breath of the Mist is stopping Infinite.
Who cares? It's not power scaling. One's better written. What is better written?
Power scaling is completely different.
So don't talk about the power scaling then.
I mean, when I look at cursed energy,
Sorry, my bad.
we have to power system. I'm not holding you.
You're right.
Oh my god. I don't understand why people like Nen. I don't understand why people like Nen so fucking much. I understand Nen, but what gets me to fucking what gets me fucked up is the contracts in Hunter x Hunter. Like, how do you even get contracts? Sometimes it's so stupid.
The fact that Gojo has created a technique that literally
Bro, no, that ability is passive. That ability is basically active all the time.
You know what I'm saying? And then they go as far as science, bro. Reversal and red and reverse energy are positives and negatives.
Yeah,
And
red
you
and blue
combine
is
it,
perfect.
like, they're literally trying to get into science with magic, with, like, you know.
This, what? The science of cursed energy? What? Can you explain probably what's the science of cursed energy, please?
Categories, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, even Medley being a cursed demon, you know, like shadows, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the curses having their own specific abilities and their curses.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because when you talk about the breaths now, it's like everybody has a specific breath, and then we barely see the off. Like Inosuke's breath is probably the most off-brand that we're gonna see in a Demon Slayer. On top of that, breaths are kind of pointless if you don't have the Nichirin tools to go with it.
That's not necessarily true. I mean, you can use it to just basically defend yourself from the demon. You don't that then you can just get away. You don't technically have to have an Nichiren always sword to kill the demon to get rid use the techniques. Like if you mastered breathing, you can pretty much beat the average dude. You'd be fine if you just know you don't need a Nichiren always sword in order for the power in order for breathing to be useful.
What made Demon Slayer stand out from the rest of the new gen anime?
There's nothing. There's nothing in Demon Slayer made it stand out at all. I want to see how he explains it. There's nothing that Demon Slayer stood out from any of the new gen anime.
To me, what made Demon Slayer stand out from the rest of the new gen
What?
anime
What?
is just in the very first episode, the way it came in. A lot of animes don't start off from a first person point of view.
I will say,
Doesn't JoJo does that? Okay, okay. That's what makes it unique. Nothing. Just it starts off with the first person POV. Wow, that's all you have to go for. That is sad. That is just sad.
The reason it took me a little while is because I'm not necessarily sure if I would say that breathing is the power system necessarily in the show.
It is. It is. JoJo clears in writing for sure. JoJo clears. Fucking love JoJo. But yeah, no breathing styles is the power system of Demon Slayer. It is.
I was going because we still see that there's actual pressure in the actual presence of people. So I don't know if breathing is it. I think breathing is a technique in which they use to, I guess, go with their ability, as opposed to some people who can breathe and are stronger know how to use breathing to heal their body and stuff like that. Like that's different than saying breathing is the actual power system.
It is the power system because you need to breathe in order to use you need to do the breathing in order to heal. You need to do the breathing in order to do the techniques. Breathing is the power system.
So I'm not sure
Because the breathing lets you access those techniques. So and it makes you access the healing. So no, breathing style is the power system.
how those things are actual systems, and that's why it took a while to sit down. As opposed to where we know curses are the actual that's it. Like you said, it's
No, breathing.
lineage. Like we know that's what it is. As opposed to in Demon Slayer, I don't know if that's
It is. How are you part of the Hashira Podcast not fucking know that shit? It's pretty clear that breathing styles are the power system. For the Demon Slayers, they use breathing to fight the demons. Obviously, Demon Slayer has multiple power systems because obviously there are demon arts and shit. But breathing styles are what the Demon Slayers use to fight off the demons. It is the power system. Yes. It is the main power system.
So this far into Demon Slayer, what are we calling the actual power
Well,
system?
I can see it's
I'm not
a little
disagreeing
bit
with you.
because, you know, the demons have their own.
Yes. Yeah, also, yeah, that too. But again, the main power system is breathing style.
Yeah, like, that's why
Because even Kokushibo, who's the number one demon, Kokushibo, he uses moon breathing. So breathing style is because even some of the villains have breathing style, like Kokushibo. So breathing style is the main power system. It's not the only power system in Demon Slayer, but it is the main power system.
I don't even know where to put it.
So it's
It is a power system.
Everything
Not
Yeah.
all.
But
Exactly.
if you say system, it's not like chakra is in Naruto, not like curse energy is in JJK. The demon arts, the breathing form like you said, and we agree that that is the technique.
So
Can I have
Oh
my
my god. Breathing style is the fucking power system because without the breathing, you can't do the techniques. You can't do the techniques properly without the breathing. So you need the breathing to do the techniques. Therefore, breathing style is the power system. You can't do techniques without the breathing style. What? Yeah, we gonna say. We gonna say. We gonna say.
You go first. Off.
We gonna say.
so bad.
We gonna say. We gonna say. We gonna say.
So
We gonna say.
why I disagree is because I personally don't feel that like cursed energy is like that unique compared to like Demon Slayer and the Breathing.
This nigga saying breathing style is unique. Nigga, it's just fighting styles. It's just different fighting styles. It's not. You need to watch more fucking sword fighting anime, bro. Bro, are you serious? I don't give a fucking shit if it's unique or not. Having a unique power system does not make it good. I don't give a shit if it's unique. Is it good or not? And Demon Slayer is not good. It's not properly explained.
You brought up Light Man, and what's his name? Gon, he powers up his hands and his fists, and I feel like that's similar to what Yuji's doing. And now, like y'all said, you have the breathing technique that not only does it bring out these elemental abilities for them to enhance their attacks, but they can heal.
Oh my god, this guy is stupid. Does he not realize that those elemental things are just visual effects? Like, do you not? Because the writer literally said those things are just visual effects. I don't know why he's saying elemental. No, the visual effects. That's it. There's nothing else special about them.
Zenitsu, he was slowing down the process of the poison to make sure, he didn't die as quick. And for me, I feel like that's just a lot cooler. It's just more unique.
It's more natural.
Yeah.
Who cares if it's unique? Is it good? Is it explained? Is it better explained than cursed energy? And the answer is no.
I think yes.
Because what's the difference of doing the lightning breathing than a fire breathing? Like, do you have to have what tempo of breathing do you have to have for lightning breathing than fire breathing? There's no difference. Well, it's not no difference because it's not explained. Even then, the techniques. What's the difference of the techniques? They all end up in slashes anyways. Unique does not equal good, dude.
A more unique style because no anime really has no anime refers to their fighting as like their core ability. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they learn, you teach breathing almost on like a martial art level. Then where cursed energy, Toto's just like, look, bro, play that dude.
Yeah, like, I can teach you that.
It only gets really crazy weak when you get to Gojo level. Then it's like, okay, now you have to break it down.
But that's the problem. Demon Slayer doesn't have that. Demon Slayer is scale. The arts
Right.
represent
That's why I asked him
different
about
forms, but yeah, they can't be scaled. And when you talk about anime, when you talk about power scaling, you're enjoying the different arts and they combat each other. But in JJK, you're actually seeing okay, I have to be this level to bring out a domain thing, and mine will be this big compared to theirs is that big. So you're seeing actual scale ability.
Jujutsu Kaisen has better
Okay, no, I'm skipping the music part because I don't care. I don't give a shit about fucking music. Honestly, skipped. I don't give a shit about the fucking music prompts at all. I don't give a shit about music.
Jujutsu Kaisen has better female characters.
Wakey, I don't know if you're watching this, but I'm gonna say this right now. Both of them have very poor. I don't give very poor female characters.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. Both of them are bad. Both of them. Both of them are so bad. Both of them are so bad. Fuck, what? Both of them are so bad at female characters, man. And the writer for Demon Slayer is a fucking female. Dude, both of them are bad. I can't even see which one's better because both of them do female characters poorly.
All right. Yeah. I know why you're saying that. I know why you're saying that. It's the question though.
I want to say this. We're just talking about what we're allowed to talk about. So there's no season 1 in the movie. You're correct. If we're talking about Demon Slayer going on, even
Okay, let's talk about this. The blue-haired girl. Good female characters are very, very rare. Well, I like Claymore. Claymore has very good female characters. What was I saying again? Yeah. The female characters in JJK don't really do shit. I'm gonna say that right now. The witch girl, the one with the pigtails. What does she do? Blue-haired girl. What does she do? Nobara. She she built. Oh, Nobara. Fuck. Honestly, female characters in JJK and in Demon Slayers. I mean, cause Nezuko, it has no character at all. She's basically just a dog. Kaneho is eh. Fucking Mitsuri is eh. Like her backstory comes in like we're just about to die. I don't know. They both do female characters so fucking poorly.
not as much females. Demon Slayer puts in rep for their females.
Unless they introduce like 4 more crazy female characters in the manga, I still would be
Well, Barry obviously is on board with you in the terms of being up to date with the anime and manga. So the fact that she's saying JJK
Yeah, let's-
characters.
Let's start there. Let's start right there.
I'm not saying nothing 'cause I can't talk spoilers. I can't say nothing.
It's JJK, so you know, right? Nezuko for Demon Slayer, she's fun to watch, she's incredible, she's passionate, but she, as much as I personally love her, she plays into the Asian female submissive role.
She's a dog. She's hypnotized to like humans. She has no character at all. Protect or attack. That's literally it. Protect and attack.
At all. In fact, Nobara
Shinobu's okay. Yeah, Shinobu's okay.
prioritizes herself so much that we often call her like the beaver when we first meet her, because we like she's caring. Compared to Demon Slayer, where
She's caring. She's only caring because she's hypnotized. That's why Nezuko is so caring, because she's hypnotized. Yeah, Maki's fine too. Like the only female characters that really matter, or that really have any form of development, would be Maki and Nobara.
it's also limited, they have to be overly compassionate. JJK doesn't write that women aren't always overly compassionate, or they always have to be. And so Nobara is intentional, and that's what I love to see. Like when you never see this in female characters. Like they will never hurt themselves. Like okay, yeah, Nezuko got hurt as a matter of consequence when she was fighting, especially like with the big fall, and like when she got her leg chopped.
That's a lie. Power from Chainsaw Man. She has to cut her wrist to use her blood abilities. So yeah, take that. Kills not. Female kills not to hurt himself to use the abilities. Literally, Power has to cut her wrist to use her blood abilities. Nice try though.
Nobara drilling a nail with her wrist. You never see a female character intentionally hurt herself because women are always valued on
Power from Chainsaw Man.
their beauty and like keeping like
Ryoko Matoi from Kill la Kill. Her blood, she has to drain. Not kill. It's not. Basically, her body is. She has to. In order to use her abilities, her suit basically drinks her blood. So she basically has to harm herself.
a female character in writing intentionally harm herself to make a point to win a fight. You never see that.
That's a lie. I said 2 characters that have to hurt themselves to use their abilities. So that's literally a lie.
That's what should have happened in a
That's a lie.
Which do you prefer, old gen anime or new gen?
Oh my god, the old gen, new gen bullshit.
The old gen being Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto. As much as I love their headstrong storytelling, I prefer the new gen. So MHA, AOT, Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be.
Can you explain?
The reason I
please.
Because the main characters in the new generation are one, more emotionally aware, but then two, they actually have more of a moral dilemma than we see any of the old characters deal with.
And let me talk about another thing too, real quick. The curse that totally brought us.
Yeah.
That is enough.
That is not old. Moral dilemma. Fucking hell. Moral dilemma. What did she just say? I'll rewind it for you guys. I think she said that the reason why new gen characters are better is because the old gen characters like Luffy, Naruto, and Ichigo don't have any moral dilemmas, unlike the new gen people. But even then, for Tanjiro, Tanjiro, what does she even mean? I'm guessing it's basically questioning your morality. That's basically what that's what I think you really think of. That makes a thing.
I prefer the new gen, so I mean,
But that's already a lie, cause Rurouni Kenshin, he Rurouni more dilemma in My Hero Academia. Yeah, I have no clue she's talking about any more dilemma in My Hero Academia. There's nothing. Rurouni Kenshin, perfect example of it. Basically, he vows not to kill anymore. He's very strong. He vows not to kill anymore. So for his enemies, he does his best not to hit any of the vitals that were able to kill someone. So that's already a fucking lie. Rurouni Kenshin's good. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. But yeah, Rurouni Kenshin literally, I vow not to kill. That. Oh my god, bro. Read more shit. That's all I gotta say to you. What the fuck?
Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be up there. And the reason
Can you give me any explanation of Jujutsu Kaisen's moral dilemmas?
I do is because the main characters in the new generation are one, more emotionally aware, but then
Much more emotionally aware. What the fuck do you mean?
and two, they actually have more of a moral dilemma than we see any of the old characters deal with.
And it's so stupid that she doesn't explain like any examples, anything. But I literally just gave an example how an old gen character has a moral dilemma. So that's already a fucking lie.
The curse that totally brought us.
Yeah.
That is enough for me to be like, oh yeah, this is one of the most like intricate villains that for a person.
Just saying words. Yeah, it's literally nothing. Saying nothing.
But it's like, yo, she is like still thinking like the voice, like just like the fact that Mahitos has to tell her like, you know, I think you would enjoy a battle if you really got into it. It's like it's because I feel like they're trying to give her that little bit of trope of like, oh, I'm a woman, like I'm not fighting just to fight like these men. I'm not out here trying to just, you know, do it for the glory. I have a purpose. I'm trying to save the
She
earth.
enjoyed raw.
Yeah, but she was like, I'm out here, like I'm in this battle.
These
hands. And I'm like, oh yeah, nah, this
And
is
you know, credit to Shinobu, like she's not.
That's
Women
what I
don't
was
have
about to get to.
brawl to be considered a part of the storyline. They don't have to become like men to be considered valuable. And Ramara's not doing that. She's fighting her own way. And Shinobu definitely also brings her own technique.
Obviously, she fights her own way. Shinobu fights her own way. She uses poison. You motherfucker. She uses poison. Which other Hashira uses fucking poison? I'll be surprised if any of these people know what Kenshin is. Yeah, I'll be surprised if any of these 6 people know what Rurouni Kenshin is. I can only imagine knowing what it is because of what happened with the writer and what he got exposed of.
Yeah, Water. Shinobu does the same thing.
Yeah.
Not talk spoilers.
See, the
I'm not
difference
gonna say
is
nothing
like-
more.
That's stupid. That's so dumb. This is basically just for people to view it because they don't want because he knows more. He read the manga, so he knows more, but he can't speak on it because you're going to speak about season 1 and shit. So stupid.
You're saying Shinobu does the same thing. She's doing it to her capacity, but she's still limited in the scope of female writing.
And then even I feel like even her persona.
So is Nobara. She is pretty limited in her female writing. She's just a freaking Farmgirl wants to go in the city. That's literally Nobara's development. What development does Nobara get?
Sense, yeah, in a sense.
I feel like her persona, like you said, like if you were kind of like that, you kind of like, you know, like.
Are we talking about Shinobu? Are we talking about Nezuko
I'm
or
talking about Shinobu.
Shinobu?
I'm talking about they give her a gentle persona, like even though we know she,
but she's not as gentle. She's very witty. You saw her from the first scene. You get to see Shinobu for real. She's picking on Giyu. Like she lets it be known. Like okay, she's a smart. She has a smart mouth. You know what I'm saying? So she's not. The way she carries herself.
I barely remember her name. Yeah, I don't even, fun fact, I don't know Nobara's last name. I don't know her last name at all.
Cause she's more like this.
She's a mentor. She's not. Mentors can have abilities and they can be pronounced. Like Tsunade is a mentor. She's an amazing female character. But the fact that she doesn't have a role in moving the plot forward.
Oh, but see, if we're talking about in that sense, yeah, I completely agree with you. In that sense, I completely agree with you because there's not a lot of females. There's like I said in Demon Slayer, there's not even a lot of females that talk like that.
Yeah, and that's an issue. So that's a very big issue.
Kanal doesn't speak. She flips a coin to decide if you're worth the time. You get what I'm saying? So they don't even speak like that. Nezuko's the most. That's what I'm saying. As far as personalities of being out there, yeah, you got old girl, you got Maki, you got Mai.
But that again is the question.
Yeah, that's
itself,
what I said.
and
In that sense, I completely agree. But if we're just gonna go off, we're talking about female characters in the general aspect of their strength, what they can do, and whatnot. Then I can't just leave it out because there's so much that happens in
the
Demon
overall
Slayer.
scope still it lends it to itself to JJK no matter what then, because it's the overall that we're talking about and the amount of them that all kind of act a certain way. Because we didn't even get to Maki. We didn't even get to Maki. We didn't get to homegirl who's fangirling over Gojo, but she's still really popular. I love her. Like,
What? You love her? What? You like her? What's her name then? Who's the guy fan goes over Gojo? What's her name?
she's amazing. And
What's her name?
but then I was like, oh wait, I forgot this though. But I'm fangirling like the whole dynamic with Maki and her sister, and Maki going the full lengths to be what she
And we
wants to
still
be.
got the two
And-
mentor
We didn't even get to that yet.
I wanna get
But
into that.
Nobara in herself changes the rules because, like she said, Nobara's whole thing. First of all, they wrote that with a specific thing in mind. They were like, let's get all the fans we can of this as a time. We know they did this on purpose, but I still am a fan of it. Nobara's whole thing was like, you think beauty is based off what the world thinks. I think beauty is making things work for me, and it's about what I think, and that's why she can hurt herself. That's why she doesn't care about that, and that's why through the whole show she makes jokes about people like when they I think when she first showed up and the guy was looking for a pretty girl, she's like, you don't think I'm pretty? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's her going through all those, like, Nobara is literally, like, probably my third favorite character in the show. I love her when she's doing things because it's always in a way that makes you feel it's about her, and it's always done in a way that's, like, over the top for what everybody else thinks is normal, but to her, like, this is me.
Yeah,
Not
I
serving a man,
agree.
she's not dependent on a man, or neither
She
she
got
rely on.
Okay, yeah, that again, that's also something I can really. I mean, that's okay that she's not chasing after a dude. I mean, that's something that fucking Sakura suffers of. That's what. Hey, so don't get me fucking started on Sakura. But yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Nobara is not chasing after a dude. That's good at least. But then again, the rest of the character, what does really she do after?
Anime has it for the simple fact that there's way more female characters. One, and then two, the top three characters right there of JJK. There's a female in there. We got Zenitsu and Nosuke and Tanjiro. Like we don't even really get into it. And then Nezuko doesn't even talk. So we lose. I lose this battle right. So that's what it is.
The Tanjiro, Inosuke, Zenitsu trio is better than the Itadori, Megumi, and Nobara trio.
They did the same thing in Demon Slayer.
I feel that he rides for his team, but I gotta hear him out, man. Let them get this man.
I mean, for me, I like the bond that they all have together. Like they feel like they're like really brothers. And with these guys, so far from what I've seen in the anime, they just, they're just like on a team. So I like that friendship that they have.
Oh, this dude.
Who is your favorite character from Demon Slayer and why?
Who?
My favorite character from Demon Slayer is Inosuke, and I like him because he's self-taught, he's strong, he's a little foolish, but at the end of the day, he's really smart.
I just love,
He's really smart, but he can't fucking say Tanjiro's name properly. That's a smart dude.
Scary as a character.
Oh, he's my favorite.
It's like you don't really see a character like that. Like the trio that JJK has, even though we just spoke like Nobara is different and like Megumi's kind of like everyone knows like the Sasuke and like Yuji's Naruto. It's like okay.
What?
Crybaby. Inosuke is like just mental.
Yes, they're all. That's the issue. All the all. The issue with the Demon Slayer trio is that they're all one note. Pick the dumbest character in the show. He called the dumbest character. Yeah, he called Inosuke smart.
And then Tanjiro is like emotional, but he's like also a leader. It's just a unique dynamic.
It's not. Oh my goodness. It's not. It's not unique. It's so. There's so. It's so one note. It's Inosuke. He's shouting always. Zenitsu. He's always crying. And Tanjiro is like he's always a chill guy. Like yeah, he kind of like. He kind of like is there. Like that's the issue. There's nothing different when they bounce. Oh, hold on. Let's go Lakers. The problem with that is that when they bounce off each other, you know what you're gonna get. It's just basically Inosuke and Zenitsu just yelling at each other, and then Tom just kind of just dealing with it.
Almost, I prefer it because I haven't seen it before.
I love all that for what they said, and I'm gonna go into it on a power scaling basis.
Why are you going on power scaling? Oh my. You know what? I blame the prompt. Because the prompt did not explain properly, the issue is that the prompt did not explain, that which trio is better written. It just says which trio is better in general.
Zenitsu is moving very, very fast, and there's also
Yeah, but the problem is for Zenitsu, he has one technique, which is literally, I forgot what it's fucking called, Godspeed some shit, but he has one technique.
JJK can move fast, but I don't think nobody in the trio is keeping up with Zenitsu. I'll go ahead and start. I'll start a war right now. Yeah, once you fall asleep, I don't think because look, tenfold, sixfold, whatever fold the first thunderclap breath he's doing it. Then you have
Yeah, but the problem is Zenitsu has. I won't go on power scaling. Zenitsu has only one technique and one technique only, and he can only go straight.
Inosuke. Now he's might
At season 1, he can only go straight.
off of might, like he just
And plus, he needs to be asleep to order use that technique too.
he's here to get it done. He doesn't want to do all the sneaky whatever plans. He's just trying to go straight through the front door and knock down the front door and get right back at it. He reminds me kind of of Luffy the Kid sometimes.
And he pretty much perfected his own style. too.
Exactly. So you can't really. There's no. To me, there's no real flaw.
Which makes no sense, because how is Inosuke on par with Zenitsu and Tanjiro, even though he had no formal training at all? How does that make any sense?
Blade because he makes his own skill. And then if I go into the third one, Tanjiro could do a bit of everything. You will also get him to learn that in the future. But for the most part, Tanjiro he's using water and he's using fire. So he's like Demon Slayer's Todoroki in a sense.
He
You know?
really tapped into his
So
fire.
exactly, those are all with those three abilities.
Which makes no sense, because how can he use fire breathing? When did he learn that? Or just pull out of his fucking ass?
If I pin them up to JJK and their abilities, it's an okay fight. It's an okay battle. I ain't gonna say there's a clear decisive win.
Okay, which one's better written then? Which one's better written? I don't give a shit about the power scheme. Which one's better written?
Can I have my disagreements?
Is he in a new category? Is he in a new category? Alright, I'm interested.
Yeah, sure. I think it's definitely a preference type of thing. You know, I feel like if I was to say what's the more entertaining trio, I gotta give it to these. They're more entertaining. They will give you whether it's sad, happy, cute, like they give you a little more entertaining one. Now, my preference as a trio, I like a lot of what these three have going on in terms of they're just like it's almost like they're soldiers on a battle. Like when they knew Itadori died, or they felt that he died, they were just like, yo, like soldier gone, R.I.P. You and me, never losing another person ever as long as like you know what I'm saying? Like the whole mentality changed. Like even though they spent less time together, they haven't always been through as much as the other trio. It's almost like they're in like a war zone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're
And
not
I-
dependent like Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
They're dependent
And it's
on-
almost as if, obviously, as viewers, we know Yuji is like the protagonist, but to them, they're like,
Yeah, we
he's
just lost
another guy.
we just
You know,
lost
like,
our
we need
homie on like first a couple battles. Like this is some real stuff. And I also like if you
What? Wait, what? So we didn't lose our time, but we lost. That is such a poor explanation of saying that. Because obviously within the story, they're not gonna think Yuji as the main character. They're gonna think him as a friend. That isn't such a poor explanation.
Like their like I would say their coordination, like almost instinctively. Tanjiro and Inosuke are carrying the trio. Zetsu only carries when he goes to sleep.
He's the finesser.
And because of that, I feel like as a trio,
And the issue is that Zenitsu has literally only one technique. His versatility is so bad. He has only one technique, and that's it.
where it's like for it to go on Nobara and Megumi, it's really almost no weak link there. It's
That's
really
why
almost like
your comparisons, these are soldiers on a battlefield and they bring their own talent as well as their own goals to the table and their own like character development that they have to work through. Versus in Demon Slayer, they're a team. The whole point is like they're not waiting for Zenitsu to carry it. They're working together to how do we solve this
They're not even
together.
a real
But
team.
that-
That's
that's
what
what-
I'm
that's
saying.
why-
They just
that's
like
why-
met each other and teamed up.
They're
They're
not
not
even
even
a
an
real
organized team.
When you look at it, when they went to the forest, right? When you look at it and they went to the forest, Zenitsu, for the life of him, was not
Yeah, but
touching
I
that
kinda
forest because he was
disagree with that. I
scared.
would say that Megumi, Itadori, and Nobara are a great team. I feel like because they can hang on their own when they get together, it's almost like who's gonna see them.
But
You know
a
what I'm
team
saying?
needs you to work together. They do.
But
they
Zenitsu,
don't have to. And
But
that's kind
Zenitsu-
of like where Demon Slayer it has to work together.
but that's what I'm saying. I feel like Tanjiro and Inosuke are the real team here, and they bring
Right,
Zenitsu along.
You're right.
Mm.
I agree
Like,
with you.
and
He doesn't.
he's in there. He goes to sleep. He fights. He's down there. He's fighting.
But the problem is for the chemistry between it's always the exact same though. It's either it's Inosuke yelling, then it's gonna be Zenitsu yelling, then it's Tanjiro gonna calm them both. It's the same It's basically the same fucking pattern. There's really nothing else.
On the training, like bro had to literally like if the demon's ability wasn't putting him to sleep, he would run around like, huh, what's gonna happen? You feel me?
It just-
While
it's just-
Tanjiro and Inosuke are up there handling business.
Yeah.
You feel me? He's now Megumi, like he wasn't with them when they fought the last fight.
Mm.
He was I forgot his name. He was going off.
You do whack-a-mole.
Right. So what I'm saying, but it's like you can almost look at that as like a team effort. Megumi needs to hold down this curse. Me and Nobara are going over here to hold down
That's
this
what he
curse.
said. He said, Itadori, go over there. We're gonna hold these down.
He did that for the sake of plot, though.
But see, look, but see,
Like,
go ahead.
I'm just saying, like,
Go ahead, speak.
there's no real rhyme or reason that Zenitsu falls asleep for the sake of, all right, we need to show this that he's
That he has some skill.
But look, that's all. But you're leaving that up to plot. Now, this is the thing about
That's still true that.
Zenitsu.
True that the problem is Zenitsu's very unreliable because he has to go to sleep in order to use the techniques. So, well technique because he only has one technique, but the problem is he can't really fight when he's awake. That's the issue. So basically, Zenitsu is a wild card. He's more of a liability than an actual thing.
They're doing what they gotta do. Zenitsu stayed asleep. He damn near ain't moved until Nezuko needed his help. Now it is more. I see what you're saying. It is a team thing. Problem is, how do we get Zenitsu on board with this team if he don't go to sleep first?
Can I have my neutral?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's
What's
going
up?
on? Yeah, hold the floor.
Alright, so the reason that I couldn't sit down is because it's not necessarily that I believe one is better than the other, as opposed to how very different and very similar they are. Now, because I watch anime with the very intention of understanding characters as opposed to plot, because I love characters and character development, watching both of them grow as family meant a lot to me. Like, I really enjoyed it. The fact that when Yuji died, they had a bond that was created between Megumi and Nobara, and when he came back, they were like, you could tell it was like, I'm gonna kill him. Like, did you come back like that? And then even rewatching Demon Slayer, seeing Zenitsu put his body on the line against Inosuke to protect what was in Tanjiro's box because of not just necessarily him understanding Tanjiro, but his hearing and the gentle sound that comes from Tanjiro made him feel like I need to do this. And as such, all these characters pull themselves along emotionally and build each other's character on both sides. I love that in characters and development. Like, just to see that was amazing. To watch them eating pizza with Megumi when he was healing, that was a big moment for me, and it shows that they need that to grow as people. Even Gojo knew that. He's like, listen, you can't see me until we're done with you, because I ain't bringing you back in. They needed to grow, and he knew that. The same thing in Demon Slayer. And Nosuke is a wild thing from the mountains and is literally calming down because of Tanjiro. Zenitsu is a whole scaredy cat, but when it came time for it, because of Tanjiro's character, he was like, no, this box here, I'm protecting it. And that's the only episode where Zenitsu explains something without whining. That's when you realize that Zenitsu is actually still a person without whining, is because I have to protect this for the friend that I've made. And then after that, Inosuke is like, okay, when he's going and fighting the thing on the train, he doesn't, like, he's paying attention. The whole he's doing his wild thing, but he's paying attention to Tanjiro the entire time. So once Tanjiro's about to kill himself and he shouldn't, that's when he's like, whoa, what are you doing? Because he's watching him. It's them growing as family and seeing it. And of course, the whole time, Tanjiro was giving Inosuke the compliments, right? It was him understanding what family was. And watching that on both sides is why I couldn't pick between them.
What's going on? Basically, what they're talking about is they're discussing which trio. This prompt right now is basically which trio is better, the Inosuke, Zenitsu, Tanjiro trio, or the Nobara, Yuji, and Megumin trio. And what he's trying to do is what this guy's explaining is how he's basically playing devil advocate and how both are good in their own way.
They're very different, but it's just them creating that bond. Because I don't even see it as just like the fights. It's me seeing them grow as a family. And that's why I was like, they're not the same, but it's so like they're almost parallel in how they're building each other up, and I love that. So I couldn't pick. I was like,
I don't think there's a clear decisive.
There's a lot of
but the thing is, I don't think they're teams. Like the Demon Slayer guys, they were together, so they got sent on missions. They didn't really become a team. They became family because of the experience. The same thing with them. They were supposed to just be students in a group based off their skill level. They became family because of what happened. Experience is
That's what I'm saying.
well, no, but and I wouldn't say, but it is almost like that.
Yeah, but here's the problem. We see Yuji, Megumin, and Nobara. We see them hanging out, even like outside missions. Like they just really just doing basic stuff. We see them hanging out together. That's why I enjoy them better, because we get to see basically we get to see just them just hang out, chilling as teenagers. Like
Then getting him back was a big thing too. I was
She
like,
tried to act like it didn't hurt her, but she was low-key moaning.
they had a moment.
That's some feelings.
And
I also think, I just want to go point two. It is also a big thing, like on their sensei too. Like Tanjiro, Nosuke, and Zenitsu
There's no
are
sensei
no
need.
sensei
Yeah.
out here. You can say Rengoku's like the closest they have right now.
Yeah, he
Or
died
even
so
Omara, but like you really can't even say that. Now, Gojo is like cultivating these three because Gojo is like, oh yeah, I gotta have this Gojo. You feel me? But then he's like, ooh, the way he works with, the way Sukuna reacts to Megumi, oh, I gotta keep them both around. And then it's like, oh wait, Nobara, I literally brought her in, I believe, or
we can't really say that because oh my god, this is so dumb. Cause I'm about to say the entertainment industry, but this is before season. This is before fucking season. This is before season 2 even came out. So I can't even say that. Fucking hell.
to the school and ended up with his group.
I just
So
think
that's
that
like a man adopted Greek propaganda. Like I want to get these guys work together, so I like this Greek person with Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
It's like this is a pack of street dogs that found each other. And
Yeah.
Yeah, they
But-
connected.
that's
But
what I'm
listen,
saying.
that's exactly what it is. Because even what he's saying for Gojo, right? You see how Gojo moves. 1 minute Gojo can be serious, next minute he can be goofy. That works so well with someone like Yuji, who's always on kind of like a childish, kiddish type of time. And then Nabara, that works kind of with her as well. Fuji, he's always a serious guy. And then that's what Gojo's there for, is he can be serious and then he can die down and hey, stop being so tight all the damn time. You know, that's I think that plays so much into what they're doing, because in Demon Slayer, if the crow came and said, hey, Nosuke, you gotta go left while these two go right, or is that story even something that in Demon Slayer anymore? Because there's no sensei to say, hey, when you're done with your mission, come report back in.
JJK would say, what if you split them up? You don't have to.
Yeah,
But,
I was like, 'cause
look, but that's what I'm saying though.
Gojo
There's a
keeps
sensei.
together.
That's what he's saying. Look, there's a sensei. There's someone there that's
I
keeping a
just-
balance
it's like a
between the three
return point,
people.
right?
There's no one balancing these
That's
three
why I think
people.
Demon Slayer is stronger because they have to rely on each other.
I think their bond is
JJK
deeper.
doesn't have to do that because they have different.
And I think that's why
Yeah, I think their bond.
But
I don't know. If
Well, that's not true because because literally Nobara and Yuji had to learn their abilities to beat I forgot what they're called. I forgot those cursed objects. What are they called? I think they were Choso's the two of his brothers, and literally one of the battles was Nobara and Yuji had to work together. So that's what we wrong there.
But I know their bond is deeper.
But that's like, if I was gonna
what I'm saying. Their bond is
But
deep.
No, I would say no. I'll put Yuji on that above Tanjiro.
I think JJK. I haven't read.
Because I'm not gonna rely on a fucking guy who needs to be sleeping in order to use his abilities. No. You don't rely on a guy like him? Like, no. Fuck no.
In JJK, I wouldn't lack the passion. Yuji has a very specific passion that rubs off on the other two, and we see it happening. And more than that, Gojo is cultivating them as people. The biggest thing that I see in JJK between Nanami and all the other people who seem to be involved with them is that they always remind them, you are still kids. I've never seen that in the anime. Like, even in Naruto, they don't really do that. In JJK, Gojo was reminding him, you are still a child. Like, when something happens to him, when he's like freaking out because he had to kill the things that were mutated, right? Nanami doesn't even look like the type. He doesn't look like the type that can deal with that, but he saw him and was like, okay, I gotta go talk to him. I need to let you know what's going on. This is why I'm trying to explain this to you. And Gojo tells Megumi, like, he's always trying to put his life on, he's like, listen, that's stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're sitting down, he's like, that's dumb. It doesn't make that much sense if you're not doing this. I like the way that they're cultivating people, and that's why they get closer, because Gojo's cultivating people. I know there's a different, like, mobile or vehicle, but whatever it is that's making them better as people is what's making them better as family and a group. And I think both of them have that in different dynamics that kind of come out similar, and you can kind of see why these three people want to work together after all the things happen. That's why
I personally feel like their bond, Demon Slayer bond, is going to be deeper because there's no sensei making them be friends or putting them all in the situation. Putting them all in the classroom.
Well, in season, okay, sorry, I'm sorry, but for season 2, for season 2 you have Tengen, so that's not even true. Season 2 you have Tengen, so that's not even true right there.
Okay. You're here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just going to embrace you.
Let me ask you a quick question. It's like, for me, it's like somebody asked me, if you had to take one trio each, who would you take? I would have a harder time taking someone from the JJK trio than be like, oh yeah, because that's right.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree. Here's like my main power play for just me personally. Why weren't you out there with Inosuke and Tanjiro watching Rengoku go fight for his life?
Seriously. No,
The
seriously.
people are okay. They're fine. Everybody's good. These two are witnessing history.
And technically-
and we all need to be here.
And remember, look, I'm gonna add to your point. I argued this while watching the movie with some friends. Remember when they were like, yo, Tanjiro was like, Inosuke, run to his head, like you gotta take him out, like run to Rengoku, like, run to him. Technically, Zenitsu was the guy for that moment. Your breath is about moving that fast. Even if you was at that, even if you couldn't use the exact breath, you're telling me that Zenitsu being by Zenitsu's breath.
Okay, it's not good if two are talking at the same time, but
These are moments where
Like, they did an all-out
the
race.
trio is needed, whereas
Exactly, I agree.
Whereas it's like the trio of JJK is like
like
But that's like saying, like, okay, yeah, if there was a monster that they could take on, and Gojo showed up, Gojo being like the Rengoku symbol here, and like they couldn't take on, it doesn't mean that like Nobara or Megumi could be there, because they couldn't have been
but they would have tried to be there. I
No,
feel like
they literally, like, they're like, oh, I should jump in, and then Tanjiro was like, we literally can't, we will just get
Yeah, but then Goku in that situation was like no, when Asuka was kind of
Yeah, the last
that's
scene.
when
The last
Tanjiro and
scene.
Inosuke
And he said, move towards him.
it was like, yeah, we gotta do something.
So that's why if they had Zenitsu there with his godlike speed,
It could have made it
could've
different.
Even when the demon was running out the woods and Tanjiro had a lunge,
that
blade,
they could have spotted
he
that
could've been-
running towards them.
Right, thunderclap and flash. Boom. The least injured. I said this.
I
No.
think you're giving him too much credit. We already
No,
This
I
is
had
turning
this
to
argument.
Agreement
I had this argument.
I had this argument. I'm telling you.
and he's a
I just feel like man, Zenitsu, if we put you in any other trio, you are
Yeah,
really,
he's not.
you are
Yeah,
really
he's falling
bad.
behind.
yeah, of course, he's a liability because for Zenitsu, in order for Zenitsu to be effective, he has to be asleep. He has to pass out in order to be useful in combat. So yes, Zenitsu is technically the weakest link because he has to be, and plus, even when he's asleep, he only has one ability. He has one technique. So that's already an issue as well.
why would you need Zenitsu to also be strong?
Whatever. This is the appetizer. Now we're going to Naruto and One Piece. So let's see here. There we go. This is the big one. This is one I was looking forward to. Naruto vs One Piece. Which one is better? Oh shit! I fucked up. No, that's the wrong one. Oh no, I'm fucking up. Anime middle ground. Ugh. Alright, this one. Oh, what's up? What's up, combat warrior? This is the one I was looking for. The One Piece versus Naruto.
Yo, my name's Rob, creator and host of Show. The video you're about to watch is heavily inspired by Jubilee. Make sure you check them out. But here on Showdown, we talk about anime. Naruto or One Piece. Which anime is better? Let's find out. Oh, and one more thing.
What?
This video may contain some spoilers.
Obviously.
Have it warned.
This is the big one. Let's do this one. This is the one I'm looking forward to. Cause more familiar with them. These two.
My name is Kessie Jones, and Luffy's the king. I just want y'all to know that right now.
Leon, Snake Man, definitely clapped Sage Mode.
Nope, that's a lie.
It's
That's already a lie. No. Sage 6 path. No. Fuck. Pause, nigga.
I'm Steve.
I'm sorry. Sage 6 path Naruto is definitely beating one Luffy. So that's his power. That's just for a fact.
Naruto solos everybody.
Yo, Suraj, Team Naruto, I'm the Steve Mason of this.
Can I get my One Piece fans to the left and Naruto fans to the right?
Okay, One Piece Naruto.
Most people who dislike One Piece have not seen it.
Most people who have not liked One Piece have okay. Most people who have not liked One Piece have not seen it. That is true to an extent. Because well, perfect example. Last time I streamed on YouTube, literally one of the people that was doing the lightning round was saying One Piece is bad because One Piece is bad. I'm not gonna watch One Piece. So that proves that you haven't even watched One Piece, and you don't like it because it's too long. So I say that phrase, that prompt is true to a certain extent. Most people are really off put by One Piece because of the amount of episodes and chapters.
So, I mean, from my experience and knowledge, the majority of the people I've spoken to about One Piece, they say, "Oh, I can't get past the art style," or "I can't."
No, I always hear that's too long. I always hear that's too long.
Deal with the goofy characters and things like that.
Mhm.
Like, that doesn't take away from the quality. It takes a little while to get through or whatever, but usually
Read the manga. If you want more better pace, read the manga.
in like the first 20 episodes, that's exaggerating. I'm even gonna say like the first 10 episodes, they get the idea of the adventure and the growth of the characters. And they want to see it go from there.
When talking to people that don't really know like about One Piece, like the first thing they say is it's too many episodes.
Yep.
Like,
I hear that too. It's too long. I don't want to get into it too long. Okay, am I forcing you to watch those 1,000 episodes? No. I'm only saying watch a bit of it. If you like it, keep going. If you don't, stop watching. Simple as that. I'm not telling you to watch all of it.
and that's like the number one argument. And I understand it because I've watched like through One Piece Do I recommend it for everybody? No, because there was a lot of nights when I was just up late. I was trying to skip through fillers and but a lot of people, they look at
One Piece has literally barely any fillers. And when it does, it's usually mixed in with the canon, so you wouldn't really notice it. One Piece has hardly any like massive amounts of filler. It's not like Naruto or Bleach.
long
Matter of fact, I think I didn't. I think no, that was the calculation.
episodes, and they say, oh,
Skip fillers? It depends. I remember for the first time for One Piece, I didn't skip the first filler that I saw with the G8 arc. I didn't skip that one. I actually watched it. It was pretty good.
well, that's not for me. But think about it this way: that's a lot of story that you can get through. That's a lot of character building that you can get through.
No good story starts off amazing from the get-go. So I think, a good story, a good, series like One Piece, it takes time, and once you see everything come
It's weird to mention. Yeah, filler isn't necessarily bad. When we're talking about, it's weird to mention when we're talking about One Piece. Yeah, the problem is One Piece doesn't have a lot of filler. It doesn't really have a lot of filler. The only filler it will be in is like in between arcs, like just after like one major arc ended. Haven't watched it, but fillers aren't the issue. No, because there's not so much fillers in One Piece. It's usually the pacing's bad. That I can agree with. The pacing is very slow. That's the anime anyways. That's why I read the. That's why I prefer to go to the manga because the manga is better. It's better paced.
That's how you know it's gonna be so amazing, and the build-up is right there. The hype is there.
They said they're anime heads. They love anime. They watch everything. Me, I watch everything, even if I don't like it. I sit through it just to say I watched it, so I know the conversation.
You a real fan?
Yeah, I can understand that. Watching things fully through, so that way you can talk about it or review it or have an opinion on it. Yeah, I understand that.
I'll put it down.
I haven't had the time to do that as of recently, so I kind of stick to what I know and what I like.
True. Obviously, everyone's time is precious.
What does the story of One Piece mean to you?
The story of One Piece means to me, it means life as we know it in reality, just for the fact that they put so much realisticness in realistic lightness.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about. Ooh no. Ooh. Don't say LGBT. I would say. Ooh. I don't care about realism in the show, but for One Piece, it's very touchy of One Piece because One Piece, like I know I understand it has like Mr. Two and Ivankov, but the more as like a joke, like oh shit, these niggas are creepy. Like literally, Sanji spent 2 whole years in the fucking island with them. It's, I don't know. I would say they don't really do it very completely well because they're usually seen as more like freaks or weirdos.
Slavery, drugs,
Don't care.
weapons,
Don't care.
dealing, all
Don't
that
care.
stuff. You get everything from One Piece. It's a show that you can start and grow with it. Shows maturity, shows longevity, and it's exciting and adventurous. You can't ask for anything better than that.
Can I get my disagreeer?
Oh, one.
What you gotta say? What do you have to say?
Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna disagree with that just because I'm gonna sound, people are gonna hate me for this, but I haven't even watched all of One Piece yet. I'm probably only like almost 100 episodes in. I'm not even 100 episodes in.
You're not even 100 episodes. Hold on, let me check. How is that? Let me see that. 100 episodes in? So he says you think around 100 episodes. Episode 100. Where's episode 100 in One Piece? What arc is in that one? One Piece episode 100. Wait, what episode is that one? That's like, yeah, that's like into yeah, that's like Alabasta. That's like the that's like the beginning of Alabasta. What the fuck?
And I just couldn't get into it. And the reason is, like, I think the art style is not for me. The comedy is not for me. The mood is not for me. And
Jeez.
you could say, oh, you got to get to like this episode to like it, but everybody's time is valuable. I'm not gonna spend 300 episodes, like that's like 150 hours of your life just to watch 200 episodes of this stuff. Like you said, it's quality over quantity.
100 episodes in, there's a lot more to see. Like, there's a lot more places to go. There's a lot more characters that's gonna be introduced, and like, you never know. Your favorite character might just be like 3 episodes away, bro.
100 episodes is like, you gotta be able to draw somebody in 100 episodes. I think you can make like a fair evaluation after 100 episodes.
I don't know how you not get draw. I think all on Pug was fucking amazing with Nami backstory and shit. I don't know how that didn't draw you in. Fucking all on Pug is amazing. What the fuck?
People be watching a series for like 2-3 episodes and be like, yeah, alright, nah, I'm not put that down. You know what I mean?
Fight scenes define a great shonen anime.
Nope, that's not even true. Nope. Nope, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Granted, I've definitely reluctantly took the seat. I mean, I feel like it's not all a shonen anime has to be about, but I feel like it's definitely one of the main things. Like if you look at
Nope. Death Note. Death Note doesn't have any fight scenes. That's not true.
Have like, the big battles. They have certain like scenes that you expect to see in a shonen anime, and fighting is one of it. So
Nope.
while I don't feel like it makes up the whole anime, it's definitely a big part that you can't really leave out of it at the same time.
How were you first introduced into One Piece?
I would have to say definitely Toonami. Late night, shouldn't have been up, but I was watching, and then I just saw some Piece. First couples, what was it? First when they first like met Zoro and everything, and little boat and everything. That's when I got started. Then it took me a while. Then I had to get back on it and rewatch the whole thing. Like twice.
Well, if you think about it, like anything like sports anime too, there are like technically fight scenes.
They're not. Those are not fight scenes. They're not. It's like Hajime Ippo or something. They're not fisticuffing. Then basically everything has a fight scene. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Then everything has a fight. Anything has a fight scene because you're thinking fight scene as something of conflict. No, that's not true. That's not a fight scene.
And then it's not fight or battle. Think of it more like battle. Like it's intense. So that's like how I.
But just because it's intense doesn't mean it's equal to a fight scene.
Shonen, with the Naruto and One Piece fights, there's a lot going on. It's not just fighting and punching and showing their secret moves, but it's also about why they had that, how they learn it, and also the backstory, and that's what makes it so epic and so that's what makes it top 10. If you look at all the fight scenes, there's a backstory.
So it's the setup. It's the setup that matters. It's the setup to the fight scene that matters more than the fight itself. Yes, that's true.
It's not only about the fight, like you said.
It's the setup.
Why did saving this person matter so much? Why did that sensation of feeling let him unlock that move or that new technique at that moment? Why is it so crucial that he defeated this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think those are things that highly go into a fight scene. It's not always about great graphics and he just got rolled.
Can I get my disagreeers?
No. I don't know. No, I don't think if I see the fights.
I feel like there's been like so much like importance placed on like the fight scenes that like sometimes we start to miss out on like, and y'all were talking about it, like why are we fighting? Like it's nonsense if we just like pulling up an anime and they just fighting off rip. Like you like, come on, bro. Like what's going on? Like who's good, who's bad? What's their intentions? Like why did they do what they do? And like,
yeah, but for stories, you're not gonna have a fucking story to where niggas just T-posing and just fighting for no reason. There's always a reason to why there's a fight going on, whether that be minor or major. But having fighting in a series itself does not define a shonen. Does not define a great shonen anime.
There's been so much like importance placed on the fight scene. Like does it look good enough for me? Like it at the end of the day, like if another character watches a character in like 5 seconds, but if it has importance, like if you know why they watching them in like 5 seconds, I feel like it's justified. Like we don't need no big old fight. Like, and even as you said, like it don't even gotta be like fighting shows. Like you said, the sports shows. You know, you look at Kuromi's basketball, like they not fighting, but like they dribbling crazy on the court. Like
That's still not. That's again. That doesn't count because it's not fighting. They're not punching each other, not kicking each other, not using their ability against each other. It's not fighting. It's not. It's yes, it's a battle, but it's not a physical. It's not like a fucking fisticuffs fight scene. So it's not technically a fight scene.
The lines start going like you're really into it. You're like, dang, like what's gonna happen next, bro? Like is he gonna do that secret pass? You know, where you start slapping the ball, like you know.
The background soundtracks are more important than the anime openings.
I can't really say. I don't know. The background soundtrack. I don't really pay much attention to the background music, honestly. I really don't. Obviously, in climactic moments, they're gonna be much more prominent, but in like usual scenes, I don't really care about background music.
I had to think about it. Listen, and what I was thinking in my mind was like, because I really love the anime openings. They got like a very near and dear special like place in my heart. Like the people that just be skipping the outros, bro. I don't understand how they do it. Like I gotta sit through them at least a couple times, but something.
Nah, for me, I only sit through the outro and the intro for the first episode. That's it. Let's see here. Do I have anything here to snack on? No, for me, only watch the intro and the outro on the first episode. Besides that, I just skip it because I want to see the story, not the music. I don't care about the music. I don't care about the music.
Hits like when I first watched Naruto and Orochimaru finally revealed himself and that organ started playing, bro. That felt different, bro. And the build up before we even saw Pain, bro, and you just when the choir start, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. It's like something in your chest, like, damn, this dude's scary. Oh, this dude is scary.
Don't forget about pain and sadness. Every time you see you see.
when the rain start going.
When the rain start falling, it's like, oh, piano, like every time I do
Yeah. When the pan flute starts in Naruto, bro. when the pan flute starts, you already know what type of timing it is on. And listen, singing along to the intros and to the outros, yeah, it's great. But nah, bro, nothing beats that because it just gets you hyped.
How were you first introduced into Naruto?
My dad actually and my godfather, they were big anime heads and they used to just watch anime on weekends together. And my dad used to get these little DVDs burnt by my uncle. And one day I just like found one of them, and it was like during the when they were in like the village of the Hidden Mist, and it was the Zabuza arc. And I just found the disc and I just popped it into my computer when I was like 8 or 9 or something, and then from then I was hooked.
I want to say about that because I feel like most of the old school anime, like Naruto, Bleach, all just the old school Full Metal, they had better openings. All the new school song, the new school anime, they don't have like great openings like that. You get what I'm saying?
No, except for Sword Art Online.
No, it's not all. That's what I said. Some of them, they still have good openings, but then some of them are like, you know what I'm saying?
Can't really say anything about Sword Art. Haven't watched Sword Art in years.
Anytime Garo was back in the corner and that background music played, I was sold. Like, I was just like, oh man, it's a rap. That soundtrack is crazy.
No.
I believe the anime I am representing has a better storyline.
They're all gonna agree. This is the meat. This is the meat, right?
Yeah, I'll start. One Piece is watching y'all, right? So, let's take this serious. We are realistically, for what we go through every day, I'm black.
Oh no, don't play with the fucking race card. No. Who cares? So you're saying you what? You're saying that I should like Naruto better because it's on race? I don't care.
I really go through stuff. You know what I'm
No.
saying? YouTube. We all go through stuff. Not singling anybody out. So, but One Piece, they really put it like Fishman Island arc. How can you
Okay, but that just because it's parallel to the real world with fucking racism and shit doesn't make a story good.
not? How can I not feel that? How can I not? You know what I'm saying? Like that's real. That's something. Slavery is still a big thing. Then you have LGBT community. I'm not of that community, but I understand that it's something they go through. And the way they realistically put it, Luffy didn't like Bon Clay at first because he was weird like that. But then it ended up being one of his biggest allies.
Oh my! It was. Oh yeah. The reason why Luffy fought Bon Clear was weird. It wasn't because the way he looked. It was because of the way he acted. His personality was weird. It wasn't because of the way he looked.
You know what I'm saying? That could show you like you shouldn't judge people a book by its cover so easily. I learned a life lesson from these things. That's a big thing in the story. That's just me.
I mean, Naruto has that too. You have the Cloud Village.
No. There is no. If I'm correct, there's no discriminate. There's no discrimination against the Cloud people because it's the dark skin. That's not true. No. No, it's not. No, it's not. Just because you have the cloud people, just because you have dark skinned people doesn't mean you got racism.
If I may, because and then you got dope characters there too. You have a large representation in Naruto, but also
Like who? Look, people that I know that are black and that really matter are what? Killer Bee, A, and Darui? and Choji Wave, who's a black chick? I don't know her fucking name. That's not true. Hey, Lakers won. Big dub. Big dub for the Lakers. But yeah, no, that's not true. Because the only kids that really know are black are Darui, A, and Killer Bee. I don't know anyone else that really are prominent that are black. So.
What I like about Naruto is that the mangaka Kishimoto, he repeatedly likes to have like that same thing because history repeats itself. So he has that, and I love how it's so consistent. Whereas Luffy,
Yeah, but realize this, that the cycle of hatred, fear, and Naruto have nothing to do with racism. What has to do with it is violence and death. The cycle has nothing to do with racism. So what are you talking about, man?
Whereas One Piece, you really gotta draw a map. You really gotta remember everything, and there is so much you can't handle for a brain.
But I can say this with the Naruto, there wasn't too much like discrimination.
Who cares? Who cares, man? Who cares if there's discrimination in the story or not? That's not what got me into One Piece. I don't care. It's not got me into One Piece. It was fucking it was Nami's backstory. Nami as a character. It was not fucking the Arlong Park fishmen are superior. No, that not got me into One Piece. It was fucking Nami's backstory and shit.
With the Naruto story, as far as like when we talk about stuff like I said, discrimination like that, you had the Cloud Village. I didn't see anybody shuttering off anybody from the Cloud Village because they were black.
That's true.
Because they were of a certain ethnicity.
That's true. What?
If we bring back to the Chunin exam, we got introduced to Neji in depth, and the Branch family and how they were. Neji's father lost his life and that he was twin brothers with the head of the Hyuga family. Like we got it so many different ways. Remember Gara, bro? Like Gaara's the first Jinchuriki that we saw outside of Naruto.
No, but that's not the problem. Is that's not discrimination. The reason why Gaara is getting like discriminated and getting in trouble is because of what he has inside of him, which is Shinkaku. It's nothing to do with the color of his skin. It's what he has inside of him. That's why people got scared of him. That's why people don't like him. That has nothing to do with the fuck. That has nothing to do with racism.
Right? And the way how he had to suffer through, bro. His uncle tried to kill him on his pop's orders, bro. Like that man sat there and was made.
Yeah, but that does not that had nothing to do with racism or discrimination. And the reason why Gaara was treated that way is because he had the fucking Jinchuriki in him. Like that's him. That has nothing to do with his skin tone.
Demon, and we had to sit there for episodes trying to figure out why is this little murderous kid just trying to kill everybody in the exams. And like we seeing all this different stuff, and you see how the story plays out, and like yeah, our imitation.
Sorry, hold on a second. I realize that it kind of shifts away when I don't want to get this thing in the way. I'll turn the sub thing off for now. What's this? Which one is that one? I'll turn this off for now so that you guys can get a better look at it.
Takes life, you know, or life imitates art, however you want to put it. Like the Naruto storyline, it's not even just that. The way that like the story was built, it was a perfectly crafted story from start to finish.
That's not true. Naruto's backstory is completely broken because we don't know what happened with Naruto between the ages of him being a newborn to the ages of 5. We have to really assume that he was being taken care of by one of the Full Hokage's helpers. And not only that, people don't like Naruto, so why not just kill him? You're telling me that nobody tried to kill Naruto as a baby? You telling me that didn't happen? You telling me that Jiraiya didn't come in and trying to take care of Naruto, or Kakashi? Nobody? And not true. The side killers don't really do much shit. For example, what the fuck does 1010 do? Shino is left to the side. Ino's pretty much left to the side. Rock Lee's left to the side. The only thing he really matters in the fucking training exams, and he's shafted later on. Come on, that's not true.
That doesn't take away anything from One Piece, by the way. Just letting you know.
I know it doesn't take away. I'm making a case for mine.
The story isn't finished, right? So I'm gonna debate with you on that. The story isn't finished. Definitely, the story gets better and better as it goes. And like how you saying with the ninja nonsense and stuff like that. We're dealing with the family feud even now. Orochi, what he's done to Kaido, what he's done to the Kazuki clan and all that. He's done that because of how Wano Kuni has treated his family in the past. So he came
I mean, Rob did say there's gonna be spoiler alerts, so why the fuck? Why do you think he has to say it here? There's spoilers. Like if we're talking about Naruto versus One Piece, I'm pretty sure you pretty much ready to get caught up with what you're talking about, dude.
I just say One Piece has more of it. You get what I'm saying? It's not just with fishermen. It could be with a whole country that's segregated.
Are we still talking about racism? What the? Can we talk about something else, please?
You know, it's a lot of worlds, a lot of stuff that goes on.
Please, can we talk about something else?
You got 900 something episodes, so you got.
Don't admit that's admitting the loss there to me.
Yeah, well, it shows you that Oda actually fucking takes his time. So it doesn't really matter if it's fucking 900 episodes long. It's good. Quality.
What you said about Naruto keeping the same themes. Naruto was an underdog his whole life. He was blessed to have his father being the Hokage.
Yes. Oh yes. His father was Hokage. Who was and Minato was a very good ninja. At a very good young age. Naruto has Kurama. So yeah, he has 2 pools of chakra. He's part of Uzumaki clan, who have a lot of chakra bonus, and he's the reincarnation of one of the god brothers. So Naruto's pretty blessed from both.
Okay.
But he didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
That doesn't matter. He still has it. He was born with it. It doesn't matter. He was born with it. He had it.
But at the end of the day, that's a fact, though. It's still a fact.
I mean, when he did learn, everyone was like, okay. Then on top of it, he is the reincarnation
Yep.
of the Sage of Six Path Sons.
Yep.
So
And don't forget, he's a Uzumaki, and Uzumakis naturally have a lot of chakra, and he has Kurama, so technically he has two sources of chakra. So in terms of powers, no, Naruto's not an underdog. Socially, yes, I would agree that in terms of the social society or hierarchy, he is an underdog. But in terms of strength, no, because that's how he's able to beat Neji. Because Neji, he used the Trigon, 64 palms and shit. He only sealed off Naruto's natural pool of chakra. He didn't seal off the tail beast's pool of chakra, and Naruto had to use that to beat Neji. And let's be honest, if Naruto did not have that second pool of chakra from the Nine Tails, he would have lost.
He was really an underdog this whole time.
Wait, but then that's not fair because
Luffy, I want to say it too. Even though I'm Team One Piece, I'm gonna say it. Luffy's the son of the most money man in the world and the grandson of the marine hero.
That doesn't the point. That doesn't benefit Luffy at all. How does that give Luffy any form of any genetics? Luffy does not have he's not as strong as Garp. At least not yet. That's already wrong.
Let's be honest, like his grandfather is a marine hero, and he's not using no fruits. Like
Yeah, but that does not give Luffy any other. That does not give Luffy an advantage on his ability. That doesn't give Luffy anything.
he's not using. Imagine if his granddad had like an actual devil fruit, bro. Like, bro, the stuff that he could do.
But then again, but he doesn't. So was that doesn't matter if he had a devil fruit or not, because devil fruits aren't genetic at all. So it doesn't really matter if he's a devil fruit. Because I'm more than sure he has hockey, and I think hockey is much more of a better thing to have than devil fruit.
Like literally, look at his father, and bro, the power of the D middle name, bro. He was already blessed from.
No, he's not. We don't know what the D middle name even means. We don't know what the will of D even is. Even now, we still don't know what the will of D is. So you can't say he's been blessed. You can't say that has any benefiting factors.
Like you can't, bro.
Yeah, we don't know what that is. You can't say it can benefit him, because Luffy's not the only one that has it. Marshall, Blackbeard has it. Law has it. Who else has it? Right, you got Trafalgar D. Water Law. So Law has the D middle name. Monkey D. Garp. Monkey D. Dragon. Monkey D. Luffy. Well, Ace had it. Portuguese D. Ace. Gold D. Roger. I'm pretty sure Ace's mom had it. Hold on a second. Let me check. Yeah, Portuguese D. Rouge. Ace's mom had it, and they're dead. So, Ace is dead. Roger's dead. Rouge is dead. I'm pretty sure I had someone else. So that isn't really the will of D. We don't know what the will of D even is.
Don't know what it is, but like every big person that we gotta deal with in One Piece, bro, they always got that.
No, you don't. Kizaru doesn't have it. Nefari D. Lily, she dead. So it doesn't fucking matter. That's not true. Kizaru doesn't have it. Icano doesn't have it. Kuzan don't got it. I'm pretty sure none of the girls say, if I remember, have the D middle name. So no, that's not true.
D middle name.
No, it's not.
They keep foreshadowing it. Like, okay, yeah, that's good foreshadowing for like the storytelling. But like, if we saying, oh, Luffy's just he was just brought up on an island with his adopted brother, like we can't like discount the fact that like, come on now, like he was
Jagger D Soul. Yeah, what the fuck does he do? So, again, the D middle name. We don't know what the D middle name even is.
He was blessed too.
No, he wasn't.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's leave that the whole bloodline thing. Let's leave it alone. 'Cause they both just blessed.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Luffy's not blessed from birth because there's nothing that he gained from being the son of God or being the son of dragon. That's not even true.
Blessed and highly favored.
Naruto has too many fillers.
Yeah, that is true. Yo, it is too much. You busted out the facts.
Yeah, he really.
It's 41% filler rate. That's OD.
One Piece only has 11%.
Also, like, I don't know any.
No, One Piece. If I'm correct, One Piece only has 9% now. Let me check. 9%. It's not even double digits. So that slowed down, didn't it? So One Piece's filler rate is literally not even double digits.
Other anime that actually had a filler after the manga ended.
Yes.
That is weird.
Okay, okay. I think you're right on that. I do want to say this. I feel like Naruto is hand in hand with Bleach. Like they're the only two people I know that are in the middle of a war and they'll be like, "Hey, here's a whole new arc about some other stuff we don't care about." Yeah.
If it's bad timing. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's
this
bad
question
timing.
is really even debatable.
Like,
When I be watching it and there's like 30. I mean, after the original Naruto series, there's like 30
Yeah.
episodes of filler. I watched like the first 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm done. This is so
Yeah,
bad.
What does the story of Naruto mean to you?
So a story of Naruto means kind of like growing up. I mean, I watched that show when I was a kid.
Nostalgia.
Until now, so I kinda
Nostalgia.
loved it, and it kind of shows like maturity and growing up to me.
Naruto is crazy. There's only 50 something chapters of Naruto, but 170 something episodes. That just shows you like it's like fillerville.
Granted though, those chapters of Boruto, they like 4 or 5 chapters each.
Yeah, because it's monthly. It's a monthly thing, so obviously they're gonna be much more chunkier than a weekly thing.
They're technically books.
They're like 40 pages.
Yeah, they're technically books.
Mad content. It's
Yeah.
great. Naruto is the manga is gold.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely top tier.
But like if we compare, like if we gonna say like we got 50 chapters of Boruto, we also gotta say like those are extendo chapters. Those are no regular like.
But that's why I don't get why we have to have so many fillers. But I understand.
Yeah,
They're
nah, I
building it
feel
up,
you.
so they're building it up. So I looked at.
The issue is that make it seasonal then. If you can't if the anime is catching too quickly to the manga, then make the anime seasonal. Because the issue is that the manga is monthly. So there's only so much. There's only so much things you can adapt in a weekly thing.
Same way they started Naruto, they started the same way they started Naruto Shippuden. It was a glimpse of the future for like 10-15 seconds.
Yeah.
Into the real story about him coming, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I think
they're
trying
building.
they're trying to make Naruto next generation. They're trying to decide to Naruto Shippuden. They're trying to make all that into one.
Yeah.
Naruto. That's what I think they're doing. It's just
Can't really do it.
It's just not.
They
hitting
trying to
all the
do.
way yet.
They trying to do too much character development like before getting into the meat of the story. Like we don't care about them yet.
Yeah.
Because they have no reason for us to care.
And that's why I gotta give it to One Piece, because One Piece is like 1,000 different characters, and the way that we do get introduced, and like we don't see Blackbeard all the time, but for like the few 3 times we've seen him, we know all screen Blackbeard's just up to something.
I hate that
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Like,
I hate him.
Yeah, because think about this. What makes Blackbeard really impactful is what he did. He took Whitebeard's devil fruit. He has 2 devil fruits. So that even brings up more questions. Is the rumor of the 2 devil fruits a lie? Or is the reason why Blackbeard is able to take people's devil fruit, is it because the 2 devil fruit thing is a lie? Or is it because his ability? Or is it because the dark fruit? Because if that's the case, that makes sense to why Blackbeard was so interested in it, because he knows that there's more. The properties of it is not only just to manipulate darkness, but also to take other things, take devil fruit's powers, as to have more than one devil fruit in their body. So yeah, when Blackbeard pulls up, you know it's gonna make something you make impactful because now since you took Whipple's devil fruit, it's like there's so many questions. Is the two devil fruit rumor actually a lie, right? But the problem is people obviously don't want to risk it because they don't want to die. So, or is it that's something unique to Blackbeard's devil fruit because for Blackbeard, he can't turn into darkness. Despite having a Logia ability, he can't turn into darkness. If anything, it actually makes it worse because now he's more sensitive to pain. So maybe as a compensate for a lower pain tolerance, you have the ability of having more than one devil fruit. But that's the problem. We don't know.
I will say the one thing about like One Piece fillers though, they are so flippin' random.
Yo.
True that. Accidentally, for me, I didn't know the GA arc was an actual filler arc, but I still enjoyed it though. But yeah, that's why for One Piece it seems so it could be pretty natural to have like for like an episode to go by like oh shit that's filler, that's an actual filler. Yeah. Yeah, because the issue is that, because for One Piece, the filler episodes are so rare and sparse. It's just like, holy shit, that's actually filler? I didn't know it was a filler. Yeah. The problem is, One Piece doesn't really have much filler, and when it does have filler, it flows into it naturally.
Nah, me too, bro.
Especially at the time of the night, like you said. Like, you could have gave me that before we got to the good stuff.
One Piece has the best world building.
No, okay. I wouldn't say One Piece is the best world building, because I can argue that the Song of Ice and Fire has better world building. But compared to Naruto, yes, One Piece has better world building for sure.
Well, I say we're all like-minded here. So
Clearly.
it's definitely a smaller scale, and they definitely did it well with Naruto. But when I say world building, everything it has to be like he's building a whole world.
Yeah,
You know?
a literal
It's
world,
literally like defines the genre of an adventure anime. It's a whole adventure. You're going around the whole.
Yes, that's true. When you have an event, when you try to make an adventure show, world building really does matter for sure. World building should be really something. That's also for my the fanfic I'm doing. For me, I'm doing a big action adventure, and I'm putting a lot of emphasis into world building because world building really matters into fleshing out your world, making your world much more grounded.
Going across the seas and seeing different people and everything, and even the characters themselves.
Yeah.
I've never seen like we have so many different characters in one show, and like you. Like,
Yeah, because you have the fishman, then you have carrots people with like I think it's I don't know the name, but like anthropomorphic animals. Then you have fishmen, then you have the long arm people with the feet joints. Yeah. Then you have the merfolk and all that shit. Yeah. Then obviously Sky Island. Yeah, for sure. One Piece has a lot of different
how
worlds.
does this guy even create these people? Like
And Sea Kings.
like fishmen, giants. When you go to Big Mom, Kick Island, how she has all those different like characters. Yeah, the tall, long arm tribe, the long leg
Exactly.
tribe, all that stuff. All that stuff is like I've never seen before, so I can't not mention that.
They take I forgot Spain and they make it dress rosa. Like they build the world around a world that's already in existence.
Exactly.
And it's really big.
Yeah, I think for Alabasta it can be it could definitely be like something like the Middle East, and then obviously put their own spin to it, right? Like obviously like sand crocodiles and these kung fu fighting sea turtles, yeah. There'll be and for example Water 7 it's actually loosely based off of Italy. You can tell by like the level of water and yeah. Obviously, it makes sense and then obviously Wano, feudal Japan, obviously.
Organizations, 7 warlords. Then you got the emperors. Then you got the admirals. Then you got CP9, which is a whole another unit.
Yeah, they have CP9s and CP0s and like the Gurusei and then like Emu and yeah, you have like a lot of shit. You have a lot of cogs in the machine. And then you have the revolutionary armies. Then you have Black. They have the the Blackbeard pirates, and then obviously you have Buggy's crew with Mihawk and stuff. So yeah, it's true.
Into just
Jumbo
buzzwords,
66.
everything. You know, the way we find out who's lit, like the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? The Pelicans dropping it off, like, oh, the bounty's up. That's how we know we lit because the bounty's big. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much that goes into it.
Can I get my disagreement?
Right? The body image of One Piece is so unrealistic.
What is the? Oh my god! I have to go to. I have to take a piss so bad, but I want to talk about this. What the fuck does body image have to do with anything of world building? That has nothing to do with world building at all.
It's really hard to take.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah, it's
Like, how
OGs,
can-
bro.
like, there's so
That's so irrelevant to world building. It's actually unbelievable how irrelevant it is.
much. That's where you can do so much of the mapping of. Like, of course, you have more people with the long arm tribe, and then you got fishermen. You know, you have more room for like creativity, and also why are the animals so huge?
That's just the world of One Piece. You have big people. Dolphy's big. Dolphy's big. Fucking Big Mom's huge. Kaido's huge. That is just a thing in One Piece. That's just how it is in One Piece. Moria, he's fucking gigantic. That's just how it is in One Piece. That's just the world of One Piece.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
it's
them
so-
girls
It's
is
not just the
mad
It's
large.
not just.
Yeah,
It's,
it's
it's,
everybody
everyone is
mad
so
large.
silly.
He's this shirt to everybody.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, it's another way of
Yeah,
looking
bro.
at it.
So,
Stealing.
but
Why
then-
Kaido so big?
And then whereas Naruto, you have a little bit more realistic body shape.
Who cares about the realism?
A little bit
Who
more
cares?
And so there is more culture, right?
No.
You know.
What culture? What culture? What do you know about the culture of the Hidden Leaf Village? What culture do you know of the Cloud Village, the Sand Village? What culture? What are you talking about? What culture are you talking about? What's the difference between the culture of the Cloud Village and the Sand Village? What's the difference between the culture of the Leaf Village and the Rain Village? What are we talking about? What culture? What are you talking about?
The way that people look. So I think that's where it's hard to debate about that. But I do agree, more room for creativity.
When did you realize you became a Naruto?
She brought up a thing, Dorothy. I don't know why the fuck you brought up appearance. That is nothing. Okay, here's the problem here. I can understand where she's coming from because sometimes appearances do have to involve world building. For example, like if you're living in sub-Saharan Africa, typically people are gonna be much more darker skinned. But again, that has barely anything to do with the fucking world building of One Piece. Not One Piece, of Naruto. And not only that, you didn't even talk about how Naruto's world building is better than One Piece's. You just said the world. You just like I'm not the fan of the art style or the character design of some of the female characters.
I think when it all started with Haku, that character, he was a huge turning point in such early on in the series, and seeing like how that series, that moment taught us like not to be so scared to grow up and lose that childlikeness, that positivity, that naiveness even.
Mm.
And there was another moment of when the Chunin exams. With
Oh,
Haku
God.
versus Gaara,
Oh,
that was
God.
my favorite fight ever, and will be the dopest fight ever.
Oh gosh.
So I started to realize that I became a Naruto fan because I started eating ramen a lot more. So,
That is so shallow. I like eating ramen, so I like Naruto. What? That is extremely shallow.
years been eating that like 3 or 4 times a week. It's been bad. So that's how I knew.
I'll say this to me. It's a bit. The reason why I feel like it's like that because the author he wanted more freedom in making it. Like he wanted something as goofy as SpongeBob, but his fight scenes as good as Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? So when you put
That's a
those two
good point.
together, when you put those two together, it's like one minute you're getting to find out like you got stuff with on Sasuke and his family. Then you get to find out got your father Law and his family, how they died and how all that stuff happened to him. And they're like, okay, the way they're able to build the world around everything that's going on, it's in such a. The reason why I call it realistic is because, like I said, 1 minute, sometimes we laugh at things we shouldn't laugh at, you know. And to me, that's One Piece. Like stuff we find stuff funny, and then they'll show you it's not something you should be laughing at. Luffy got a straight face right now. It's not yeah. You know what I'm saying? So hey, Naruto, their world building is crazy. I just feel like the reason why is
No, I say Naruto's world building. Naruto's world building is like low mid. It gets the job done, but there's so much things you can improve on in Naruto's world building. It's unbelievable how much you can improve on.
exactly to what you said in the beginning. They're focused on the ninja world, and it's just this part going on. And One Piece is more about the world, and then when you think you know the world, then you got the new world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's stack on stack on stack on stack.
Yeah.
Naruto characters are generally stronger than One Piece characters.
Okay, yes they are. Naruto characters, in terms of power scaling, yes they are. So that's all I gotta say. If we're talking about power scaling, Naruto characters, yes.
Oh, General?
No.
Yes.
Oh, you guys
There's a-
know it.
I'm gonna give you a convincing argument why. Because you guys,
Okay.
I'm gonna play devil.
you can play devil's advocate with this, but I'm not changing my mind.
Alright, can I just say that from the Naruto when he was a child was hated, and when you have all
Which makes no sense because, okay, it makes sense for him to be hated, but it doesn't make sense for, like, the Furokage not to be. If the Furokage knows that he has the nine-tailed fox, why did he not, train it? Like, what? Like, it doesn't make any sense to how like, Jiraiya did not know about Naruto's suffering, like, not trying to train him.
all that negativity growing up in your childhood, how could you not want to become, so pessimistic of the world? Which, in fact, we have Gaara, right? But then instead of being so pessimistic, he's instead more encouraged, more inspired to become this powerful being or a leader even. But being that said, growing up with Naruto, I really did develop a lot of characteristics and inspiration, and he really did help me grow into the person that I am today. Because he told me, don't give up. That's my way of the ninja. So that's why I just love Naruto.
I like the fact that you took it to like emotional strength
Yeah,
and
I was
like
thinking.
mental strength, because I definitely was thinking about like your.
I was thinking about fighting.
If we're talking about that, then One Piece definitely has the stronger characters when it comes to resiliency, because half the stuff they go through in there, like.
When did you realize you became a One Piece fan?
The moment I became a One Piece fan was Alabasta. When
Nah, for me it was all on Pug. When I first saw like Nami and like why she steals money and like her meetings up with his sister and stuff. All on Pug got me to One Piece. And then all on Pug was what got me like interested in it, very interested, and it got me cemented on it.
Luffy, up until that point, Luffy again was super carefree and just real calm until he actually ran into a problem with Crocodile, and when he finally was able to beat him through having to use his own blood and sweat on his body to finally land a hit on him, that was the definite moment.
Okay, but the thing, the bone I have to pick with that is that a lot of the female characters, why do they have to cry so much?
Who? Nami only cries what? From what I know, I think she cries twice. She cries in All Along Park. I mean, that's it. I think that's it for now. And then Robin, she cries in Ines Lobby. And then you have then you have Shirahoshi, and then you have Rebecca. That's it. All you got is 4 major characters. That's it. What are you talking about?
So helpless. Like Rebecca, like she was the most useless character to me. Like
Oh no. Oh, Rebecca can fight. What the fuck are you talking about?
she just flung a sword and was screaming, and then she got knocked.
Yeah, she can fight, but her fighting she uses a blunt sword, and she uses people's momentums to her advantage. So therefore, she's not technically. She's not injuring them. She's not almost like she's not hitting any vitals. She's using a blunt sword. She can fight. It's that she doesn't want to use the weapons to hurt the people. That's it.
Knocked down in one hit. Oh my god! Why? Stop crying. Just I can't.
Speaking of useless, what does Tenten do? What does Ino do? Well, I don't know. Tsunade, what did she do after part 1 of Naruto?
I just can't with her.
Naruto only has like 6 or 7 female
But they all can fight.
So can Nami, so can Robin, so can Boa Hancock can fight, Yamato can fight, Big Mom can fight. I think Alvida can fight too. That girl in CP9 who has the bubble fruit, she can fight. Vivi can fight too. Obviously, yeah, Vivi can also fight. What? All the girls in Amazon Lily can fight. One of the strongest people in the series, Big Mom, can fight. She's one of the strongest people in the series.
None of them cry. Like
Koala can fight. Carrot can. Don't get me started. Don't.
except for Sakura. Except for Sakura.
Listen.
It's so funny too is that you're talking about crying, but the issue is that I don't care about crying, but they don't think about this. The female killers don't have like little to no screen time. The females in Naruto have little to no screen time. Tenten does legitimately nothing throughout the original and Shippuden. Does nothing.
Listen. I'm low-key here for the Sakura slander, but like, on the grand scheme of things, bro. She can fight, bro. She can.
Yes, Sakura can fight. She can literally body the majority of the Konoha 12. Obviously, I don't think she can body. Obviously, definitely can't body Naruto and Sasuke, but she can definitely body the rest of them.
Bro, I mean, like,
I couldn't really imagine having her trouble with probably Hinata, but then Sakura's chakra control is freaking OP. Is very not OP, but very good, and plus she can heal. She's one of the best. She's one of the best medic ninjas.
and everybody be like, oh, she's not as strong as Naruto and Sasuke, bro. Like, them dudes is god tier, bro. Like, in the Naruto scheme of things, they are god tier. Sakura can.
And plus Naruto got nerfed. Naruto got nerfed when he lost Kurama. He got nerfed. So even then, Sakura could have a chance of beating Naruto, possibly. Naruto got nerfed.
But for every other person in the universe, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to, and when you think about it,
Yeah, she is bodying most of the cast. Obviously, like not like Obito and shit like that, but she is bodying most of the cast in this series.
One Piece, like before we even get to Marineford, the most powerful people that we saw was Shanks, and we ain't even see how strong he was.
Yep.
And Grandpa, bro. Like, what do you think? Huh? I'm talking about before Marineford, bro. Like, the most powerful people was Shanks. We ain't even know was powerful, and Grandpa Garp.
Yeah, and yeah, Garp. We haven't seen Garp go full potential. We haven't seen Shank go full potential. Even until now, we haven't seen him go full potential. We haven't seen Mihawk go full potential. We never see Mihawk Super Series. We never see Shank Super Series. We never see yeah, exactly. We never saw like a fully powered, a full serious mode Shanks or a full serious Mihawk or like stuff like that. Or fully serious like the fully serious Kizaru or fully serious Kuzan. We still haven't seen the max power yet. like for Kizaru and Kuzan, not Kizaru, for like Kana and Kuzan, they're literally strong enough to change the weather on an island permanently. So we don't even know if they went full power or not. We don't even know if they got stronger after the fight.
Right, and all he was doing was just smacking fire out of Ace and Luffy. So like all those other people, especially now, like, and that's a lot of characters that are packed into like episodes. Think about the Naruto universe. We got some ninjas that'll really just smack fire out of them. Like really, like let's really put them up there. Like, I mean, like now you got the introduction of Big Mom and Kaido and all. You know, they got armies of people. Nah, bro. But like, let's be honest, bro. Generally speaking, bro, with them long line of characters, One Piece is low key set up to fail.
Oh, and also, character development. There was more character development in Naruto.
Nope. Inu had barely any character development. Kiba, what character development? Tenten, what character development? Choji, what? Barely any in part 1, maybe? A little bit in Shippuden, that's it. Shikamaru, okay, I can say Shikamaru got some development. Shino, what development? That's not true.
Other than the main characters in the One Piece crew. No, come on. Are you
Nope.
kidding me?
No. Literally, every Straw Hat member has every Straw Hat member has the backstory explored. Every Straw Hat member has the backstory explored. So that's not true.
Just stay consistently, but then in
We gotta
Naruto,
talk about some of the character underdevelopment in Naruto too.
Yeah, Tenten. That's the most obvious example you can go to. Tenten. What's her backstory? What the fuck did she do? What's her moments? Kiba. That's Kiba too.
Who's Kiba? Who's Ino in the Great War? Who's Shino in
Shino. Yep, Shino.
the Great War?
Whoa! Are you kidding me, bro? Shino was dead fighting his own family member, bro.
So they were fighting. That means they actually did something. They were fighting.
Alright, nah, you can't talk about Shino, bro, in the Great War, because they was doing bits, bro. Ino was sacrificing the mess out of her nose like a pop, bro, to get messages out, bro. Because when all them dudes died,
Yeah, but she didn't get any. She didn't get any everlasting effects from that. It's not she got like a brain hemorrhage or some shit. Or nothing. No. There was no other negative consequence that came out of her besides having her nose bleed. Besides that, she came out perfectly fine. So no.
who's left out of the Inoshika
Yeah, he's acting like the sacrifice. This dude's acting like her nose was a big sacrifice. She came out perfectly fine.
They was out here fighting Asuma on the beach, bro. Come on, son. They was doing their stuff.
Throughout the whole show, it was way too wayside. Honestly, I got really big character.
Yes. If you're not part of the Team 7, you are shoved to. If you're not part of Team 7, or you're Shikamaru, you're pushed to the wayside. That's literally it. If you're not Shikamaru, if you're not part of Team 7, you are pushed to the wayside.
They underdeveloped this really dope character.
All the side characters that we
Shino could have been OP.
like a lot of the
Yes, Shino could have been OP as hell, but he's not. He's barely explored.
a lot of people could have been OP, but they
Really like neglected Neji, Rock Lee.
Yes, that's a fucking issue. Out of the Konoha Heart 12, literally 3/4 of them. Well, no, not Shikamaru. Yeah, literally 2/3 of them are irrelevant.
Like some of those really dope characters from the beginning and like the tuning exams. Like when you watch the tuning exams, you're like, yo, all these guys are
chopping up a bit.
Now can I have my disagree?
Oh, this man pulling up angry. Man on a mission.
Listen, first let's talk. I heard you say she sacrificed her nose.
yes.
Huh?
She was
Bro,
eating a lot. She was
her-
eating a lot.
You know when you do the
What these characters put on the line? They
Oh my
sacrifice.
god.
They said sacrifice her
Yep. Yeah. That's sacrifice her nose ability is nothing. I remember Zoro's in this wax cake. He was full on ready to cut off his legs just to fight. And guess what? He has those scars now. He nearly cut off his leg. He's really halfway there. He really said to the army he was halfway there. So, and now he has the ankle scars there. Zoro took in all of Luffy's pain. Nothing happened. He's the best fucking quote. One of the best quotes in One Piece. Nothing happened. No, that's nothing, man.
Bro, I was not talking like literally the nose. Like she was sacrificing her mind. That's why she was bleeding out her nose. Same thing.
Luffy starving himself. I'm not eating anything. I'm not eating anything that you didn't cook.
What happened to her pops when you tried to do the whole message before they died? Or the meteor, bro.
Number 3 had Zoro, Nami, and Vivi on a clay cake.
Wax.
Zoro, yeah, it was like the clay.
Wax cake.
The wax.
Oh yeah, he is wax.
Zoro almost cut the entire tip
Yep.
of his legs.
Yep. That's true. Yes.
Willing to make that sacrifice. He would have never been able to walk again, let alone like even attempt to follow his dream of being the world's best swordsman. So just some little nose bleeding as sacrifice.
That's mind destruction, bro.
Okay, Naruto.
That's an aneurysm.
My guy sacrificed his ninja career just for the war. Just to win the war.
That's what I was waiting for somebody to say.
I mean, like,
you said the nose, I was like, oh.
Come on, that's not just like her nose. That's like actually like her mind. Like she gonna sacrifice.
Well, no, she suffered nothing. She didn't suffer any mental deterioration. So no, that's not true. Ino did not suffer any mental deterioration for overusing her ability. That's not true.
Get that message out.
Also, too, for Naruto, young Naruto, to convince Tsunade that he can do Rasengan, what does he do? He takes a kunai to the knife and then just does.
And he heals mad quickly. He was able to heal within literally the next few minutes. He was A-OK the next time.
The reason I'm gonna give that's cool because Naruto's a kid and he did all that. My guy Luffy comes up with stuff on the fly. He did that.
And Luffy nearly died twice by Crocodile. Luffy got poisoned and then got and then the next time he got the freaking moisture sucked out of him. And then in order to beat Crocodile, he had to make himself bleed and douse his fist in his own blood. So.
Second gear and third gear. Just to be able to fight. If we're gonna talk raw strength and creativity, no one's son and Straw had Luffy.
Yes, yeah, and Luffy too. He has to, when he uses a gear, like using gear second, he has to make his blood veins pump faster. When he was getting impelled down, this man was getting drugged up by Ivankov, and Ivankov was like, no, if you keep doing this, it's gonna shorten your lifespan. Luffy's like, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna do this. And Luffy almost dies by getting poisoned by Magellan.
I'm gonna just be real with you. Not from Naruto. When it comes to that, I don't think not from Naruto. No,
I mean, granted, but that's when you have to start talking about the way how the.
Oh, word? Alright. I'm gonna pull up. Gets to Enies lobby. I see how you move. I can see you. No shining down there. I can see you. And I'm gonna do it just like you.
But here's the thing. You gotta think about the way how. You gotta think about the way in which powers go in, like the different way that power is manifested in Naruto versus One Piece. One Piece, they have devil fruits, and the devil fruits bestow powers. It's up to you what you want to do with that, right? Like.
But the problem is, if you don't have any knowledge of the devil fruits, if you don't have any knowledge of the appeal, if you don't have any knowledge of the devil fruits, then you couldn't eat a devil fruit and get a bad one, or the one that you don't desire, right? If you don't have any knowledge on devil fruits, and you eat a devil fruit, you're fucked, because you're pretty much you're basically throwing a dirt on a board, because you don't know which fruit that was you just ate. So it's basically, and even if you get the strongest one, doesn't mean you still have to master it. Right? And just because you have for example, you have a Logia, what if the person you're fighting has hockey gets through your Logia, you're fucked. It's like, that's the problem. It's a double-edged sword. Because you need to have knowledge on the devil fruits in order to eat the one that you want. Or, what if the one that you want has someone else who already has it? Then you have to kill that person, and hopefully you can get the next, then hopefully you can find the devil fruit that you want. It's harder.
And Naruto, you might be able to say the same thing about Naruto.
I've seen Naruto.
Nah, but
I've seen guns to create whirlpools under the water. That's
but,
creative as it is.
but here's the thing.
We're not talking what you do with this.
Nah,
I'm not saying sure because it's never been invented. 'Cause that's his own system.
Nah, so, but the thing is, the way how those powers is manifested, remember, you got chakra, and you got to mold chakra into different shapes using your chakra points. And then you also have your natures that are, like, given to you from birth. So, in the Naruto universe, you have to mold that chakra to go and align your points with the seals, because you got to unblock the seals, and then you got to go and mold it into different areas. So it takes more time, because especially if you're creating a brand new technique, nobody has the way to just like unlock them points before you get there.
See how you said it takes more time? That's cool, but you're when we talk about One Piece, you gotta remember One Piece is a double-edged katana. You also got hockey, something you gotta work on, just like chopper.
I mean, yeah.
And the devil fruits, you have to practice on the devil fruits as well, because it depends what devil fruit. It also depends what devil fruit you have as well. You have to practice on the usage of your devil fruit and your hockey. So you gotta do the same thing for just like chakra.
Like not everybody on hockey, bro.
But not everyone has chakra. Rock Lee.
Bro, but he like the one main character out of everybody that be using taijutsu, except for Mike Guy, and Mike died.
They're there, same thing. Everybody got a devil fruit. I mean,
But the problem is that people can be. The problem is that the normal people can be just as good as Rock Lee in taijutsu. It's not like he's special. Rock Lee not really special. If Naruto put as much effort into taijutsu as much as Rock Lee, he'll be just as good. He'll be just as good as taijutsu, but be way stronger with his ninjutsu. He would mop Rock Lee right at being ninjutsu or in taijutsu. If Naruto trained just as hard in taijutsu like in Rock Lee, what does Rock Lee have an advantage? Nothing. Even then, Naruto is a very good taijutsu person.
It takes time to go and come up with his techniques.
That's why I said, even with hockey, he took over 2-year break to train and mold that, just like he would have to do with Naruto. He took 3 years to go learn hockey.
Yes, and plus you also have to learn observation hockey, ornament hockey. If you have conquerors hockey, you have to master that.
Or come back and still not
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like Zoro is like a very big exception. Like there's very few. Like he's literally your Rock Lee out of that group, bro. Like
there are so many Rock Lees. Nami, Usopp, Sanji, Frankie. They don't have devil fruit powers. And if you talk about Zoro has hockey. Zoro has ornament hockey and observational hockey. So if you include that, then you have to include Sanji. Sanji doesn't have a devil fruit. Frankie doesn't have a devil fruit. Nami doesn't have a devil fruit. Usopp doesn't have a devil fruit. I would say Usopp's like the Rock Lee, because he's physically the weakest one there. He's overall the weakest one out of the whole group.
And you might say Nami too, but like Nami, she be on her own type of different timing, bro.
But still Rock Lee, because she doesn't have a devil fruit or hockey. Nami does not have a devil fruit nor hockey, so she's automatically at a disadvantage. Robin has a devil fruit, but she doesn't have hockey. Usopp has hockey, but he only has observational hockey. He doesn't have ornament hockey.
I mean, yeah, but but there was like in the grand scheme of things, bro. Like when it comes down to it, it's like devil fruit users are like the preeminent use. Like we can say, oh, there's like a couple of outliers, but that's like saying, oh, Rock Lee's there, so why can't everybody in the Naruto verse be fighting? Like,
Yes, the issue is that if everyone can be like a Rock Lee, if they put enough effort, they can be a Rock Lee. They can be a better Rock Lee if they put as much effort as Taijutsu as Rock Lee. Because again, let's use Naruto as an example. If Naruto trained in Taijutsu as much as Rock Lee, he would mop Rock Lee in every category. Because Naruto will still have that strong ass ninjutsu abilities while having fucking hands.
using taijutsu. You know what I'm saying? Those are outliers. When it comes down to the main source of power, everybody big in the One Piece world be using devil fruits. Like,
Not true. Garp, Shanks, Goldie Roger didn't have fucking devil fruit. He had hockey. I think it's more hockey. It's more important. Rayleigh doesn't have a devil fruit. He has hockey. Mihawk has hockey. What the fuck are you talking about? If anything, devil fruits are much more important to have. How old is it? How old is this? I think it's 2 to 3 years old. Yeah, true. Doggone crocodile suck out my moisture. Okay, pal. But yeah, if anything, it's hockey is much more important.
So this is the thing, because One Piece has this as well. So bringing it up, it's not really too much of a point. But in Naruto,
Like, to be honest, if I were to have hockey or devil fruit, I would choose hockey, because for hockey, you can obviously with hockey itself, you can already hit the zones and the logia and the zones and the Promisias. But now I can also hit the logias too. If anything, I say hockey is much more important than a devil fruits. And then if I have hockey, I can still swim. I can be strong as fuck while still being able to swim.
we're not gonna talk like you don't have to train in taijutsu in the first place, genjutsu in the first place, ninjutsu
Mhm.
in the first place,
Mhm.
arts, and then throwing weapons and all that. One Piece, when you become a pirate, is either you know how to fight or you don't.
That's true. That's also true. There's no schools. You have to learn to fight yourself. It's either you find someone to teach you or good luck. There's no schools to be a pirate. There's no pirate school.
You're gonna adapt or you're not.
True.
Naruto, y'all got a school for this stuff.
True.
There's no school for being a pirate.
True.
It's either you met someone like Shanks or you didn't.
True. That's facts. That is fucking true. There is no school for being a pirate. It's either be lucky and find like a teacher like Luffy had Rayleigh, or like Zoro had Mihawk, or good luck.
You get what I'm saying? You either watch the Gold Roger thing happen or you didn't.
That was nice.
I love when I'm in people and they got good takes on anime.
Okay, that's a good way to end the stream. Okay, guys. Well, I think it's a good time to end the stream. I'm gonna do a 5-minute Q&A, whatever. So I'm gonna end at 1. I'm gonna put the music on. So it'll be a quick 5-minute Q&A. You can ask any questions involving like the future of my channel or something, because I'm not gonna be posting as much because I'm starting back up college and studying next week. Not with next week, but studying tomorrow, since it's Sunday now. So yeah, it sucks, huh? But yeah, that was a good one. I think the JJK one, Demon Slayer one, nothing but fucking animation and music. I don't really care about any of that stuff. But yeah, anyways, yeah. Naruto's been blessed. Naruto's had inlaid abilities that goes nothing. Man was a reincarnation. Man has the 2 pools of chakra, and he's a fucking Uzumaki who naturally have a large amount of chakra. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end it here. I guess like Q&A. I'm gonna end out Q&A until 1 o'clock because I have to take a piss really bad. So let me just put it on. We put on the see you later thing. Alright, arriba. So Uh, oh God. Oh no. Oh shit. Ah, fuck, I'm fucking up. Alright guys, it's 1:05. I'll do my best to stream tomorrow. To do one last stream. It's gonna be a short stream tomorrow because I have school. I will have school in the morning. So this is my last. Gonna be my last stream for a little bit after. So I'm gonna do this stream, and then tomorrow's stream is gonna be a much more shorter one, and then from there I don't know. I'll see what's gonna happen. But yeah, that's it, guys. Have a good night, wherever you are, or have a good day, good night, wherever you are. Thank you guys so much for coming, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for one last stream, until